To lead the Skol chant and sound the Gjallarhorn, please welcome the 31st Adjutant General of the Minnesota National Guard, Major General John Jensen.
Well, hello, this is John Randall, Minnesota Vikings legend, and it is my pleasure to say, Minnesota Vikings fans uncensored, are you ready? Keith, get your people up. Let's go. Skol, 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 baby. Let's go.
Hello, Vikings fans. Welcome to Let's Skol Show. I'm Fish. As always, with me, I've got he who greets with smoke, Skolful Shack. Mr. Positivity, Cody Bowden's going to be doing some family stuff for Christmas tonight. Keith will be joining us a little bit later. But tonight, we've got our recap of the Week 16 game against the New York Giants and a preview of our Week 17 game against the Detroit Lions. But before that, there's a lot of questions like, what's up with our Vikings? Why are they putting it together so late? Can they still be Christmas Grinches? With McCarthy done for the season, did he do enough to be the unquestioned starter in 2026? We're going to go around the Gjallarhorn with our hot takes and make our purple prophecy predictions. But before we jump into all that, let's break this ice. Shaq, what'd you ask Santa for this year?
So this year, I haven't been greedy. I basically asked Santa for, just to make sure everybody gets to spend time with their family and get any presents that they wanted all year long. I did also ask Santa for a camera lens. Nothing too fancy.
Huh. Yeah, I wasn't too greedy either. I just asked Santa for some of that Minnesota sushi. Skol, Bob. But yeah, buddy. So let's get into that Giants game. We beat the Giants 16-13. Yeah. To get our third win in a row. We've improved to 7-8 on the season. And this game really felt like two teams had been eliminated from playoff contention. It really was. I've heard a lot of good things about Jackson Dart, but we didn't see it. So our defense held up. And the big story was J.J. McCarthy getting hurt again, and it absolutely changed the way the game felt and took us from let's see him go, let's see him develop, let's see he's going, he's progressing to he's hurt again. Skol, Jay, Skol, Delton. Man, where did that kind of leave you, Shaq?
Like you were saying, Fish, we got to see J.J. McCarthy start another game. And he actually, first play could have been a bad play. Could have went for probably a pick six. But other than that, he looked pretty good that game. He had a couple passes. I think this might have been the first game where he didn't really have no bad passes, like blatant bad passes. It was more so, the receivers just dropping a lot of passes on their end. Addison should have had a big touchdown. That would have been a nice touchdown catch from J.J. McCarthy to Addison that I'm pretty sure the fans and KOC would have loved to see. It was just, uncharacteristic drops. I feel like drops this
Is it
year
uncharacteristic at this point, Shaq?
At this point, for this year, no. But for this team, these players we have, yes. I feel like,
Yeah.
if we didn't have these many drops, we probably may have won at least 3 more games.
Yeah, I mean, the drops have really contributed to. They ain't everything. They ain't even the biggest piece of everything. But you're right. If we get rid of the drops, maybe we're in a couple more games or winning a couple more games. So you mentioned J.J. McCarthy's performance. He was 9 for 14, 108 yards. He did have an interception. He had 20 rushing yards on 2 carries, including 1 touchdown. And there were 3 passes that were attributed to being drops, including the Addy touchdown. Obviously, that would have put more points on the board. We did end up kicking a field goal, but 7's better than 3. 7 is definitely better than 3. Skol, Jay, if I didn't say it already. Skol,
Well,
George.
Don't forget, the interception wasn't his fault. A lot of people might overlook that, the interception. Oh, J.J. McCarthy, another interception. That was actually a good pass to Jalen Naylor, who went through his hands. And the DB was so happy to just stay in bounds.
Delton asked a very interesting question, Shaq.
What's that?
He says, do you think McCarthy's responsible for his injuries, considering a boxing he's protected all times? Well, the most recent one, he injured it following through on a throw and in his hand hitting a helmet. The high ankle sprain against Atlanta, trying to remember what play it happened on. I can't really remember, but I mean, the offensive line was just imploding on him the whole damn game.
It was probably the play where he got bent backwards.
Yeah. Me personally, I have yet to see the way he plays the game, diving forward instead of sliding or anything like that, contributing to a greater level of injury. That being said, hairline fracture on his hand. I mean, some people are just tougher. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, some people, it might have just been a bruise and they could have been questionable. Maybe he is brittle. I don't know.
Yeah. It could also be like, he might be able to, even if he plays with it, do we really want to see him play with a fractured hand? That's definitely
not at this point. Absolutely not.
That's definitely going to affect his accuracy. Like, he could play with it, but it's not going to look good. Just to say he played with an injury, I'd rather him just get as healthy as he could be and maybe come back this year. I don't know if he could come back, but it just wouldn't be worth it.
No rush. And I honestly think maybe we might get into this a little further later, but I honestly think that he should not be the unquestioned starter. He should earn the starting role in preseason next year. There should be a quality veteran quarterback brought in if there's one available to push him. But that's kind of getting ahead of myself. I will say this. My catch for this game, as I didn't get to watch it on Sunday, so I watched it yesterday. And it was really hard to pick one out for a while, and then it happened. And I'm not going to lie, man. Skol, that 3rd and 17 conversion by Max Brosmer to Justin Jefferson, where he toe tapped it, that was it, because the Giants had just scored a field goal, had just drew even on us. Abdul Carter had just sacked Brosmer with that nasty middle spin move on Juergens to make it 3rd and 17. Skol, Tanya. And Max just on 3rd and 17 just laid out a beautiful pass off the sideline, a very catchable ball to Justin Jefferson. He toe tapped it and converted. We ended up driving down and kicking the eventual game-winning field goal. So for everybody that's joining us right now, as you can see, we're a little short-staffed. I think some people have had a little too much eggnog. But so here's what I'm going to do before Shaq and I keep going with this. I'm going to go ahead and post the link. If anybody wants to jump on with us, more than happy to have you.
I will say that was a nice pass from Brosman, one of his better passes, because he literally put it where only Jefferson could catch it. If Jefferson didn't catch it, it was going to be out of bounds.
Yeah. What was your overall take from the game, Shaq?
So I was impressed with how JJ McCarthy played. He showed the moxie, especially that touchdown run. He might have. I know some quarterbacks would probably run around, stay in the pocket, and then try to force the ball to the end zone. But what he did was he rolled out, waited till the last second, and then he took off. And then I gotta give Aaron Jones some prop because once he seen JJ McCarthy take off, he went forward and got the block for him.
Got the block that sprung him for the touchdown. Skol, Unc.
So that's slowly building leadership, and I believe the team is slowly starting to use he's injured often, but when he plays, it's just something about the way he plays that makes me feel like I could be a better player and we could actually build around him.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree.
Defense-wise,
when he's on the field, he can play inspirational football. He's emotionally invested, getting past the histrionics. He absolutely puts everything out on the field. The kid leaves everything out on the field. Now, maybe he might just need to get his skill up a little bit more to where he can back it off just a little bit and stay on the field more, maybe. But let's see what Dell has to say. What's up, man?
What's going on, guys?
Yeah.
Hey.
What up?
Yo, Merry Christmas, y'all. God
Merry
bless
Christmas.
and all that,
What you got, Dell? Tell us what you thought about this game.
I thought the game was boring. I mean, to speak freely, I love the Vikings. It just wasn't it didn't look good for us. We're looking really like we're not marketable. And I'm not trying to put blame on anybody. I think everybody plays part in it. And I don't want to shit on anybody either, excuse my language, but we're way better than what we're making ourselves look, if that makes sense. Like, we stepped on our dick a lot. First 7 passes of the game, 3 were drops by a drop touchdown, a drop by Jefferson, and a drop interception. Like, you can't. And then,
Did it look like a preseason game to you?
Bro, it's all year it's been like that, though, man. It goes back to coaching. And I mean, I think I called this like a lot. Like, I went to training camp, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I was really high on them. I was really high on our team with our personnel. But like the way we looked in training camp, my knee-jerk reaction was 5-12. And I thought we were going to go 12-5,
Yeah.
But because of our lackadaisical approach to training camp, I mean, man, Justin Jefferson was out there throwing passes and he was supposed to be injured. So not only do you have an injured player out there fucking around when he should be in rehab somewhere, you're taking away reps from your quarterback. And it was just like stupid little end zone drills, but still, dude, go do something, you know. It's like we were so not in sync just all year long with the injuries, and it's like they don't have rapport built up with the unit as a whole. So
That's
pretty much
exactly it. They don't have rapport. And that's what some of the other teams have going for them. You know, there's always going to be a roster change here or there, but the roster we have now is nothing like we thought it was going to be in April. And when you have new guys coming in all the time and guys getting hurt and the roster is always changing, you don't have that chemistry. You don't have that rapport. And then when you have to rebuild your team every other year for whatever reason, and God knows what's going to happen in March and April with free agency and the draft and everything else, what our team's going to look like next year. That's one thing, you know, even look at the Tom Brady years, right? Where he was paying to keep his guys on the team and they had chemistry, they had a rapport, and they were doing good because they just knew each other. These guys
right.
barely know each other. And how can you expect a team to go out there and win week after week when they don't even know who they're throwing to? And then I was just seeing something. I don't know if this is true, so maybe you guys can confirm it. But we got Ripien or whatever, Brett back from Indianapolis on a waiver. And Max is going to be starting on Christmas. So Max is, you
Oh
know,
yeah.
straight out of Gophers. If this is true, why is Brett not starting? Because he's a veteran.
Well, he's been away from the team the whole season, I would say.
Yeah, but he still knows these guys. He was on the team last year.
Yeah, but he was absorbing another whole nother team's playbook, Tanya. So I mean,
Yeah.
me personally, I'm not a big buyer in somebody being away from the team for a while and then
back.
they know the system. No, they've just spent X amount of time forgetting the system and learning a new system,
Okay.
and
No,
now they have to come back and learn what that playbook is again. I expect him to be our number 2 quarterback, though. Maybe, I guess. What up, Zoe?
What up, my guys? How you doing? How you doing, Miss
Pretty
Lady?
good.
What's the deal?
Oh, she's super spreader. No, I'm kidding.
I have a cough that's all the time, which is why I don't go on the show very often. I just cough. I use my inhaler. I'm drinking my water, but it's whatever.
So I will say the
So-
reason Max Rose was probably starting is because we kind of got to see what we have in him, because we also got to see, you know, Max is a UDFA and he's a rookie quarterback, and this is going to play a part into if KOC needs to bring in another quarterback, because I don't think Max Roseman, I know Cody will probably agree, I don't think Max Roseman's job is guaranteed for next year. So it's
No,
best to
I would
see
agree
if
with
we
that.
can get him some reps.
No, and that's true. It's just that the Lions do have they're going to be a little more challenging for us. So I was hoping that we'd have somebody who could compete with them. I don't know. Maybe Max will do fine. I would say every week he's been getting a little better. And that throw and catch to Jefferson was impressive. I'm
Skol,
glad that
David.
Jefferson caught it. I was kind of, I don't know, what's the right word, that the Pro Bowl announcements came out today and nobody on the Vikings made it. Nobody. I'm like, nobody? You know, I just kind of thought maybe somebody would have been announced from our team. But last year we had, 5 or 6 guys, and this year there's nobody. It's just surreal.
It's almost like we're a 2-win team, right?
Yeah. But I mean, Andrew Van Ginkel didn't get on there. Grenard didn't get on there. Jefferson.
Riker didn't get on there.
No, and he should have. I mean, gosh, he's got a leg. He can kick just like anybody else.
I would say the 2 players that I think deserve to be on there most on our team, besides Reichert and that being a kicker, would probably be our 2 middle linebackers. Wilson and Cashman. I think they really
I would
played well
agree with
this year.
that. Eric
But
Wilson.
everybody else, flush them.
How about Jordan Mason though?
Redman played good.
Redmond.
Not compared to
Redmond
other
played
DCs
good.
around
Redmond
the
played good.
league,
Wilson
though.
played good.
Yeah, Jalen's been
They
pretty.
just they not
They played good for the Vikings. Like they weren't like
They're not
NFL
household
top
names.
NFL caliber level.
Listen, y'all are tripping. Y'all are tripping.
you gotta remember. You gotta remember these guys aren't household names. It's
Okay,
also
but Quentin
like,
Williams made the Pro Bowl with 2.5 sacks. Redman got 6. Quentin Williams had 23 tackles. Redman got 31 solo tackles, and he got a what? And he tied for a forced fumble. He got 1. Williams got 3. Redman clearly had a better year than Williams.
But who's more known?
It's a popularity contest.
It is a popularity contest. It definitely
It is that though. But
So
ain't did
Justin
shit since he
Jefferson,
been
is Justin
drafted.
Jefferson not popular? Is Justin Jefferson not popular?
That's
It's a
what that
popularity
means.
contest, and Justin Jefferson should be in the Pro Bowl.
Then he
So
should
no,
be in the Pro Bowl.
I think it's more merit based than popularity because Justin Jefferson
I
is one of the
think
most
it's kinda
popular players in the whole
50-50.
NFL.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, you've
but
got people like us voting, right?
it's a lot of teams. It's a lot of receivers in the NFC though.
That's true.
But what one's more popular? If it's a popularity, there isn't a more popular one.
Right now, DK Metcalf. No, sorry.
What you mean?
JSN and the Seahawks, Jackson Smith, Najigba, or whatever they say.
I didn't say better. I said more
Oh.
popular.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Did Sam Donald make it?
Yep, he's in. He's in.
Just checking, right, Shaq?
Who?
No, I got to check and make sure you know. Got to dot my
Hell
I's,
no.
cross my
I'm
T.
still a little bit of a fan. I don't know. Whatever.
Hell no.
But yeah, I mean Jefferson could have made it, but at the end of the day, I'm more so. I say this year in and year out. I care more so about all pros and Pro Bowlers because at the end of the day, Pro Bowler could go to any player even if they don't deserve it.
Yeah.
So,
and it's not like it's a serious game, it's flag football.
It's not even a game.
No,
it's not even,
just
well,
go out there having fun. Yeah.
It's a flag football game.
Yep.
and plus, I think they're getting ready for next year. When we make the Super Bowl, they're not going to the Pro Bowl anyway, right?
That's right. Get them used to not playing then, right, Shaq?
4D chess.
So,
Who's
the kicker?
Yes.
Who's the NFC kicker? I didn't even get to see. I've been traveling all day. Who's the NFC kicker for the Pro Bowl?
Brandon Aubrey.
Oh, the guy who missed 2 field goals against us?
Yeah. The crazy part is though, I checked the stats. Will Riker's third in NFC because the Seahawks kick is ahead of him too. For made more
Jason Myers.
Yeah, Jason Myers for 50+ yard field goals and overall kick attempts. We don't kick enough with Will Riker.
Got it.
Nah, hell no.
But Aubrey's missed 4 field goals this year.
Now Aubrey's
All of
on
them.
the Rams, right?
No, he's a Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Oh, Cowboys. Oh, okay. All right. Right.
And I go back to it. The only 2 misses for our boy is from camera wires.
Exactly. Overseas.
One of
Yeah,
them,
I'm not
but
buying
then
I'm not buying the one against the Chargers hit a camera wire, but
it sure did. I watched it pop.
Okay.
I don't know. It just look weird.
Yeah. So in other news, I was kind of scrolling a little bit, and looks like the Chiefs are going to be moving to Kansas in a few years. Did you guys hear about that?
I heard about that.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah. So Missouri had a bill to pass, and the taxpayers had to vote on it, and it was for 3/8 of a cent or whatever more or percentage. Anyhow, it was like minimal, and they voted it down. So they're moving to Kansas. I believe the training camp is going to be in Olathe.
So they're not going to be the Kansas City Chiefs. They're going to be the Kansas Chiefs.
They're
Kansas Chief.
Something like that. Yeah. They might still call them the Kansas City Chiefs and still be in Kansas, but I don't know. I mean, how many people think that Kansas City is actually in Kansas? I mean, I obviously know that they aren't, but there might be people out there who do. I don't know.
So hey guys, when the Vikings win, we give out game balls, and when they lose, we have a player run some laps. And so we actually won this game, so we've got to give out some game balls here. Shaq, who's your game ball going to?
My game ball is going to Eric Wilson, the unsung hero of free agency, because I didn't like the fact that the refs called roughing the pass on him. I feel like that was a fair sack. But other than that, he's been all over the field, getting pressures. He could have had more than just one sack. So, he just brings that tenacity to the defense. And I hope, like many of us do, that we able to re-sign him to a good contract and have him back next year.
Who? Yeah, he's been the man all year.
Eric Wilson, the linebacker.
Oh yeah. He nice. Yeah,
He's
he
good.
nice.
Keith, who you got?
The man who scored most of our points, Will Reichert, hit 3 field goals, and I mean, that's like that. You're supposed to. You're the field goal kicker. You're a good field goal kicker. You should hit them. But no, it was a very windy day in New York, and it could have been real easy to shank one and be able to write it off because of the weather. But he stayed consistent as he's been all season. So if not for his 10 points, like Robbie would say, he scored 10 of our 16 points. So Will Reichert gets my game ball.
Yeah. He came close. He came close to making me look like Fistradamus. My game ball is going out to drawing a blank here. Jonathan Allen. For as much as I've been crapping on him all season for being just non-existent, he had 8 tackles in this game. 2 of them were for loss. He had a sack. And what's their running back's last name? Tracy. Tracy was gashing us, and Allen put a pop on him that took him out of the game for a while. And it was really nice. It was nice to see for one game he earned his paycheck. So game ball, Jonathan Allen. Dell, you got anybody you'd like to hand the game ball to?
Yeah, I'm gonna go a deep dive. I'm going left field over here, and I love it because it was his first start all year long. Jay Ward, come on down, grab a game ball, buddy.
Y'all taking all my people. Damn.
You getting deep in the bag over there, Zoe?
Yeah, like damn, you took my first dude and he took the other one.
Well, let's see if Tanya can take your third one. Tanya, you want to give a game ball out to anybody?
Right.
I'm just trying to keep all the games straight. Honestly, I was thinking, was this Jalen Naylor's good game or was that the game before?
No.
Was that
the
the game before?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. See,
Jalen Naylor gave a game ball away.
No. I was just trying to keep the game straight.
2. We tried to give 2 away. 2 of them.
He tried to get 2
He gave
away.
1, but he did give 1.
Right? Okay. All right. Let's go with Will Reichert then. Yeah. You can't go wrong with the kicker.
All right, so the pressure's on. Who you got for your game ball?
It's okay to be JJ McCarthy. It's okay to be JJ McCarthy still.
Man. Nah.
Aaron Jones. Give it to Aaron Jones.
I gotta go. I'll probably say Aaron Jones.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Aaron Jones, man.
There we go.
He did come back in the game and did his thing.
Yeah, he absolutely did carry the second half, literally.
Yeah, he played good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they said this was the same game where he said he saw that Jordan Mason went out and he came back in. He said he got to go back out there for the team.
What's crazy is he had 85 yards, and that's his season high.
Wow.
Well, we have a good run game.
21 carries probably is as well. It's funny how that correlates.
I'm just saying that's crazy. We haven't had a 100-yard rusher this year. I think Mason might have got 100 once.
Damn.
This is sad.
That's crazy.
But you know
We
what?
in some shit.
I don't think Jones or Mason have missed a game this year, have they?
Jones
Jones
has.
missed 4.
Jones missed some.
Jones did.
He was on.
Jones
Yeah, he was
missed
on
what, like 2
short-term IR.
games?
No, 4. He was on
got-
short-term
He missed
IR.
4.
He got hurt for a little bit
Yeah.
a week or 2 ago.
Week 2, he got hurt. That's right.
Yeah, same was McCarthy, but he got put on IR. McCarthy didn't.
Damn.
Had to save
That
all
might
them
have been the
IRs
worst
for the
game of the
part, this
season.
part of the season.
Yo, I really got to give props to our defense, though, man. I mean, they only gave up, what, 6 points? 6 points, right? They only gave up 6 points, man. Cashman played pretty good, too, man. That would have been nice.
He had 16 tackles.
They
Yeah.
definitely made Dart look
That's what's crazy
very.
about. That's what's crazy about Cashman. Like, you don't hear his name being called a lot or see a lot, but then you go look at the stats, you're like, damn, he almost had 20 tackles. Like, and that's like every game.
Yeah.
No, it's true. And because last season he was out for a little bit, and they're like, every game he plays, we do really well, and every game that he's missed, you can tell it. You know, like he's really noticeable when he's not there. But yeah, he's not a household name, but he is talented. He's strong, and the guys like him.
Let me throw out another prop. I think it might have been Dart's first throw of the game. He tried to throw one downfield, and Isaiah Rodgers closed on that ball and timed that hit perfect on that wide receiver. Like, just as the ball got there, he blasted that dude.
I thought he was going to pick that one.
Yeah, he hung it up, didn't he?
He did give a little love tap on the head, though. But I think at one point in the game, I think the Giants had more rushing attempts than Dart had passing yards.
Yeah.
They ran the ball 15 straight times at one point.
At the beginning of the game, 15 straight runs without a pass. Yeah. Wow.
And he had 7 complete passes and was sacked 5 times.
They for sure trying to keep that number 1 pick.
I mean, the Vikings defense played good, and they've been playing good. I saw the stat that they haven't given up a passing touchdown in the last 6 games, and the record is 7. Yeah. So they're going for some history on Christmas Day.
And that's bold, man. With this great defense we be having, we stuck with a shitty offense, man. That's crazy.
Really handicapped us this year, didn't it?
Every year, man. Every fucking year, man. That's crazy.
I mean, it was kind of foreshadowing because, you know, it's kind of hard to really put everything like a whole season on a rookie quarterback and expect, you know, to be a juggernaut when, you know, he didn't really have that much time to prepare with this offense. So it was kind of going to be, we're going to have to rely on the defense while the quarterback learns the offense, and hopefully the offense can pick up the pace as the season goes on. But we never got that chance because either JJ got hurt, Darisaw on and off the field, Ryan Kelly on and off the field. So we never got a chance to really see our offensive line healthy, and then JJ McCarthy play with them. Like, they barely got reps this year.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Again, going back to what I was saying earlier, that our roster's been changing so much that these guys hardly know who's on the field. It's like, all right, who do we got this week? Who do we got this week? And it's not, how can you be a family? How can you be super tight where you can read each other's minds when you constantly have all that change going on?
They're going to be changed again. Shit.
I know. Yep.
I don't know, y'all. Like, it could be bad luck or what, but this little crew ain't working. I don't know what you could say bad luck or whatever, but the shit ain't working, man. We going to year 5.
Oh, you're talking about the coaching. You're not talking about the players.
No,
I'll tell you, this roster is going to look very similar next year.
Why you say that?
especially the
Just-
offense.
because they don't have any money to spend.
just because
They
of the
got-
way that the contracts they have. I'm not even saying about not having money. It's just the contracts they have. There's not too many they can get out of where it actually makes sense.
John the Gennard, he might not come back.
Oh, really?
Hell no, his
Yeah,
cap
and
is crazy.
and that'd be the worst one.
Why
Well,
you
we
say
have
that?
to like
You got
strip.
Dallas Turner.
We have to strip. We have to strip
No, for
35
real.
million off the cap, and then typically
Yeah, I
you
gotta get my
want
water.
10 million for your rookie signings. So that's
Well-
like $45 million that you got to take off the
Then you
cap
got
right
then
now.
you got TJ big ass who can go.
TJ can go.
Harrison Smith old ass can go.
Well, yeah, Harrison.
Well, he-
Well, he
He's
is
gonna
going, but that's not
retire.
saving. But that's not saving us
That's
any
not
money.
spending the money.
Well, you said you got TJ big ass, Gennard big ass, Ryan Kelly old ass need to retire. He might take a buyout or some shit. I don't know how that shit gonna work.
No, they can just cut him and save like $8 million. Like Ryan Kelly's
Oh.
not going to be here.
Okay, well, that's some money right there. Then I ain't gonna lie to y'all. O'Neal can get his big ass the fuck on. I think he got no
O'Neal will be
guarantee.
here. He doesn't have any guaranteed money, so what he's going to get is an extension.
Man, I'd rather play one of them young boys, man. I've seen enough of O'Neal, bro.
O'Neal's been solid. I don't know if you think like these outside tackles just grow on trees, man.
And it's just the point, like he old, missing blocks. He be up and down. Like he 30 years old. Like the Vikings don't know when to move on off of players, bro. That's the Vikings' problem. Addison ass can fucking go.
Or we move on too soon and don't resign our quarterback,
Who?
Sam Donald.
Man, it been the same shit. One and done in the playoff, bro. It been the same shit
One and done in where?
in the playoffs.
Oh, how far are we going this year?
What difference do it make? So you rather make the playoff and go 0-3 than not make the playoffs, where you at least got an excuse. Shit, the quarterback
We ain't
stay hurt.
tanking. We ain't tanking. It's not like we about to have a top 5, top 10 pick. That's over with.
No, I'm
I'd
cool.
rather at least see another year of Sam Donald on this
For-
offense than
For
have a
what?
pick.
Well, he's
15 or-
gone. He's
Yeah, for what? I might
he's
want
got
to
a
see
The
couple more
Vikings
years
want
in
the Vikings want to see another year too, Shaq. They just didn't want to see another 3.
Exactly.
So,
that'd have been crazy.
So if Sam Donald wins the Super Bowl, what's going to be your narrative?
He's not gonna win a Super Bowl,
Oh.
bro. He not that type of quarterback. I give him a playoff win, but he can't win a Super Bowl. He played horrible in big games. If it weren't for that
Name a
punt
quarter-
return, them 2 returns, they would have lost.
Name a quarterback that don't play well during big games.
Huh?
There's a lot of quarterbacks that don't play well in big
Come on.
games.
Bro, we not about to do that tonight, bro. We not doing that tonight. You not about to sit up and tell me Sam Darnold don't choke in big games. Then every quarterback do.
There's a lot of quarterbacks that still win the Super Bowl.
Who?
You got the Ravens Super Bowl when they won with freaking Trent Dilfer.
I thought you about to say Joe Flacco.
Joe Flacco in the playoffs and Joe Flacco before the playoffs was 2 different quarterbacks. Joe
Yeah.
Flacco before they got to the playoffs was ass.
Well, I mean, it's hard to quantify that because half of the Super Bowl winners for the last 20 years have been Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes. So
And Jalen
I
Hurts.
mean-
So yeah, I don't know how you even. I don't know. We come up with
And
that.
Hurts is ass.
Hurts ain't ass. Hurts straight.
If Hurts didn't have mobility, he'd be one of the worst quarterbacks in the league.
You can't. If it was a fifth, you can't take that away. That's why he a straight quarterback. Because he can use his legs.
He has
Jalen
no
Hurts-
choice but to use his legs.
Jalen Hurts done had 5 assist offense coordinators since he's been in the NFL. And his OC this year is fucking ass.
Well, shit. I mean,
Hey,
not a lot
Tommy,
of-
what do you mean he won late season game of the year? Did he return that punt for a touchdown?
Yeah, and look at the other punt return that put him in field goal. Then hold on, wait. What about that crazy 2-point conversion? What the fuck was that?
a mishap on the Rams.
On the miss out of the referees? That shit was not what they called it.
It was a backwards pass, though.
Man,
I don't think it was.
No, me neither. I don't know what he was watching.
And you know what? And it might have been an attempt at a backwards pass, but where that ball got deflected, it wasn't backwards.
No,
The running back
He
might
was
have been
right
behind
in
the
that line.
The running back might have been behind the line of scrimmage, but the ball never went to the running back. That was a weird one. And like the play was like dead, like forfeited. And then Charbonnet goes to pick up the ball just to throw back to the ref. Oh, you scored.
But my thing is though with Seattle though, like Seattle a good ass fucking team overall.
They do.
But
They do.
they downfall at the end gonna be Sam Darnold because you're gonna have to throw the football. I give them a playoff win though. I do think they win the playoffs.
It's a great place for Sam Darnold to be.
Oh yeah, he got a lot of protection over there. A lot of protection.
What he has is what we thought JJ McCarthy was walking into.
Just
don't crash the car.
I'm gonna keep it real.
We didn't have that.
I'm gonna keep it real. Sam Darnold walked into a situation where Vikings fan thought KOC was how that fucking head coach is in Seattle.
Kevin O'Connell's a very good head coach.
No, come on, bro. We're not doing that, bro. We're not doing that. We not. Come on.
I mean, if you're gonna, so you want to be able to talk bad, but you don't want like it to come back to you.
Okay, yeah, talk good. Tell me some good. No, tell me some good shit. I'm listening.
What do you mean? He's won double digits 2 out of 4 seasons, and the times that he didn't, the quarterback went down, and then with the young quarterback, he's still gonna probably finish 8-9 wins this year.
Exactly. So let me ask you this.
Okay,
when the chips is on the table, what happened to the Vikings?
We lose.
But look though, Shaq, how do we lose? The offense, his side of the ball. We never seen Sam Darnold since he been in Seattle only put up 3 points in a fucking game. We never seen that.
Whenever see Sam Darnold put 3 points in the game.
When we played the Raiders, it was 3-0 when we played the Raiders.
Sam Darnold wasn't even a Minnesota Viking when that happened.
That was last year, wasn't it?
No,
that was 2 years ago.
That was Nick Mullins and Josh Dobbs, buddy.
What was the score last year? Let me look this up.
He probably talked about.
We didn't play the Raiders last year.
Rams and Seahawks, not the Rams and Lions game was when we barely could score. When Sam Darnold
we did score. We kicked field goals.
Yeah, but I mean, when the Seahawks played us this year, they didn't really score a touchdown.
They ain't have to, because everybody know the Vikings offense can't do shit. Just beat vanilla. That's it.
I don't know, man. Max Brosmer had a hell of a touchdown pass in that game.
What game? The Giants?
No, the Seahawks game.
He's got pick 6.
Yeah. I don't know, man. But Keith, I'm gonna keep it real with you, Keith.
Keep it real.
Kelsey showed me some good things, but Kelsey showed me since he been here in the 4 years, bro, he is not going to change. He's not going to change,
what?
bro.
Change what?
The play calling and shit, man. It took you 15 weeks to learn the play calling for a rookie quarterback, and everybody know a rookie best friend is a run game and defense. So how the fuck you don't know that?
The quarterback, I think it took 15 weeks for the quarterback to be able to execute the game plan. Because I really don't think he changed the game plan much. I just think the quarterback's playing better. So okay, he changed it and made it easier.
So let me ask you a question on that one, because we ran the ball a whole lot more. We went under center a lot more, and we were doing more play action.
More recently, since the Commanders game on.
Yeah, that's week what? What week is that?
We're running the ball 5 more times a game.
That's
week 12 or something.
But what I'm saying is, okay, what I'm telling you is this. We played the Baltimore Ravens. We was up by halftime.
Hey, you're going to tell me one game. You're going to say one game. That's fine. Yeah, he threw the ball 40 times and shouldn't have. One game. Yeah, so that coach sucks.
Come on,
because he threw the ball 40 times in one game.
Bro, you know Kelsey not a good coach, bro.
No, I don't know that. I'm telling you, he is a good coach.
Wow. So Kelsey in 4 years with 1 division title and 0 playoff win going to year 5 is a good coach.
Yeah.
So he's a good coach, but he's not an elite coach yet. We can say he's a good coach, but he's not. He hasn't made that next step of being an elite coach.
But my thing is, why do people think he's going to be an elite coach? What are y'all, like I told people, what do y'all have that KOC can develop a quarterback? He never did that before. So why do I think now he is going to be an elite coach? What are y'all going off of? I'm confused.
Well, we didn't get a chance. How long has he had JJ McCarthy? 2 years. Other than that, he already had veteran quarterbacks. It's not like he had a chance to say, "Oh, I want this quarterback," because there was no quarterbacks worth drafting.
Yeah, like you understand, developing takes time. It's not like, oh, he just goes in and looks good and fully developed. Like development means it takes steps in time,
bro. At one point in time,
more than 9 games. More than 9 games.
I feel you, but I'm just saying at one point of
and
time,
look at the difference he's looked in the last 4 compared to the first 5. That's development.
That's because he changed the playbook.
No, he didn't. I don't care what you say. JJ McCarthy's still throwing the ball 23 times a game instead of throwing it 26, 27 times. He's still throwing it 10 yards a pass. So they're running more, but they're also running about 10 more plays a game because they're actually converting on first down. I'm gonna say yes, they're running the ball a little bit more, but he's still throwing the ball 23 times and he's throwing it over 10 yards a pass.
Hey, Fisher, y'all, I'm gonna say this. I can't wait to be on this bitch when KOC get fired during the season. I can't wait to hop on this bitch. Oh man, I can't wait. Ooh, that's gonna be a fucking live. Ooh, that live gonna be crazy.
What year?
You say what year?
Yeah.
Shit, next year. Especially
you think KOC's gonna get fired. You think KOC's getting fired next year?
Yeah, especially if Brian Flores leave. Yeah, Brian Flores hired a lot of shit for KOC bullshit. Yes. We don't know who the fuck our corners is. The defense always do their job. The offense don't never hold its weight. How you put up 9 points, bro, against a third string quarterback is beyond me. I don't know how that shit even happened. And you fully healthy. You scored 9.
Which game?
You scored 3 field goals.
Which game?
Pick one. Oh. I said score 9 points. It either happened against the Lions or the Rams. You pick which one. Well, probably the Lions. They're the only person that had a third string.
Oh, you said third string quarterback. I was trying to figure out who had a third string quarterback who scored 9 points against.
No, third string defense.
I will say it's pretty much because KOC, he needs to develop a run game. When it comes to the playoffs, you need 2 things. You need a defense, which B-Flow has given us, and you need a run game, which can sustain the offensive drives. We get a lot of 3 and outs, and our offense is just punting. That's what happens when you don't get those third down conversions. So, I mean, the only knock I always had on KOC was since we had Dalvin Cook, is the run game hasn't been average. It's been always below average. And we always thought it was Dalvin Cook or Alexander Madison, or now it's Aaron Jones and Jordan Mason. And I feel like the best run game we ever had was last year, where Aaron Jones was fresh on the team. And then, the execution of, the drop passes on top of JJ McCarthy's overthrowing the ball, it all adds up to a bad offense, which can be corrected.
This is what I'm here for. Shit. Y'all talking my talk now.
It can be corrected. It's like we got a couple drop passes. If Jefferson, Addison caught a couple balls, we would have better stats, more yards. If JJ McCarthy didn't overthrow the ball a lot of times, so it all adds up. It's not just all KOC.
I think the 2 biggest problems affecting this offense really were, how many times did we talk about how we only ran the ball 13 times? The run game was working when we had yards, but we just wouldn't do it. Or we'd get into the red zone, and all of a sudden we'd stop trying to run the ball and try to throw the ball into the end zone.
And we got mad. And we got mad at that stuff because it didn't work. Had it connected, then we'd be fine with it. Just like against the Cowboys on a third down, we throw that 60-yard pass to Addison. Oh, that was great. Everything's great because he caught the ball and it's a complete pass. Or the 4th down back shoulder fade to Jalen Naylor. What are we doing throwing the ball on 4th down, 20 yards down the field? That's stupid. No, it wasn't, because he caught it. So the execution has something to do with it.
Yeah, you
All
right.
right. So, okay, thanks for proving my point, Keith, because we were trying to throw the ball. We didn't execute. We were running the ball and we were executing.
But when we do execute, it's KOC's dumbing the play down.
But we stopped running. It was working earlier in the season.
I didn't prove your point.
Yes, you did. We stopped running the ball. We just decided to throw it. And when we decided to throw, we didn't.
No one complained. No, it did.
My point is, if you'd shut your mouth and open your ears for a second, if we would have kept running the ball when it was working, like we started to do the last few weeks, it would have looked different.
But against the Cowboys, we didn't run. We threw it and it worked, and no one complained.
We ran against the Cowboys though.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we ran. But my whole thing is
I'm not saying we did. I'm saying on 4th and short, we threw a deep pass and it worked, and no one complained. Why did he call a pass on that play?
See, but another knock on KOC I have a problem with, bro. And y'all not even speaking on this. KOC don't know when, as a head coach, to let your personnel go. Why the fuck is Chris Cooper still on the fucking team? It's beyond me. He ain't developed a fucking soul on that offensive line since he been here. He came with KOC.
Well, I wonder how much power KOC actually has over that, because a lot of his coaching. No, time out, man. A lot of his coaching staff was put into place before he even got hired.
No, he hired offensive staff, bro.
No. A lot of his assistant coaches were already hired.
KOC.
Okay, I don't know if he brought Cooper in or not, but there were some of the assistant coaches that were already on this team before he came in.
Only Ed Donald telling people. I'm talking about offense.
So wait, I think Cooper wasn't here when KOC got here. We fired the offensive line coach and hired Cooper.
When did KOC get here?
2022.
When did Chris Cooper get here?
He had to get here like 2023 or 4.
2022, man. Google it, bro. 2022. KOC brought him here, bro.
I'm actually surprised because I really thought that there was a total coaching flip up. I just thought it was inherent that there's a total coaching change, but who was it? Our wide receivers coach made it through the regime change.
Yeah, McCarwell or some shit like that.
McCardell made it through. Who else made it through?
But Google it. Chris Cooper came in 2022. Because I seen before I did video how long he been here. And he been since KOC got here. Why the fuck he been on the team? Like, what the fuck? You the head coach, bro. You need to make changes on your staff when you need to make changes. You see what the LA Rams just did last week? They fired a special team coordinator off that dumbass shit Thursday night. And prior to that, he cost them 2 more games I seen. Like, you got to make changes. You the head coach, bro. You got to do what you got to do.
We've been calling for the head of our special teams coach after some of these games, too.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. You got to go. I see. Keep Googling. Yeah, Google that shit. 2022. Chris Cooper.
I'm putting no comments.
No, fuck.
Google, I'm saying they hired people in 2022 before KOC.
Yeah.
I'm not saying Chris Cooper. I'm not saying that Chris Cooper was one of them. Yeah. I'm just saying that so what I'm saying is that there's someone else that's making calls on the coaching staff. So maybe KOC doesn't have the power to fire somebody. I don't know what power he has. I don't know how that structure works.
Well, yeah,
man, bro. As a head coach,
you can assume and go ahead with your day and believe that. That's fine. But
believe what?
We don't know.
As a head coach, you think
you know exactly how the structure works?
Man, I know how. So if you telling me if you need an upgrade because you got receipts over years and years and years, I need a new offensive line coach. They're gonna say you fuck no. We keeping him.
I don't know.
I mean, Quasi is in charge of personnel, so
come on, man. Come on, y'all.
No, I mean, Quasi is it. Think about this. Hold on, Zoe. Let's take this for instance, right? What did they do in free agency? They drafted a new guard with a first-round pick. They brought in Fries and Kelly, right? So maybe, it's like one of those situations where here you go. You got all the pieces you want. Make this thing go. So we could be seeing Cooper gone in the offseason because he got what should be a good offensive line. and it didn't happen. What was that stat, Keith? 26 different line combinations this year, or something like that. Yeah. I mean,
anything over double digits is crazy, and you're talking in the 20s, different combinations.
And I hate it. I really do. Well, as much as I said I hated the pick, right? I'm not blaming Jackson, but it's part of it. As much as I said I hated the pick, I'm rooting for the kid to do really good. I knew Kelly was. I thought Fries was going to be good. We all know how I feel about O'Neal, but he's been pretty constant. And then Darisaw.
I don't think he was healthy though.
I don't know if he's mentally healthy.
Okay, so how do you feel about JJ McCarthy and his ability to stay on the field?
Right now, that is a big ass question mark. And I'm gonna tell you this right now, Fish.
Okay, before you go too deep into it, you didn't give a positive response to that. Darisaw's been with this team since what's he in his 5th or 6th year?
He been here.
Has he come close to playing a full season with us? Even close?
But I think I look at offensive linemen.
Has he played more than 10 games in this season? I'm not looking it up.
I don't think he did.
Last year he only missed 2 games. Last year
that's not bad.
Right, didn't he? Last year he got knocked out in the Rams game. That was week 9.
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah,
he only played. He played 7 games last year. He played 15 the year before that, 14 the year before that, and 10 the year before that. So I mean, he averages about 11 games a year.
Okay,
I'm pretty sure that's the average for our offensive line.
That's not pretty. That's not good. 11 games a year, and for your starting blindside, highly paid offensive tackle who's never even been voted to a Pro Bowl. Which I know Pro Bowls ain't great, but never been to a Pro Bowl. So that's like a pretty low bar. Like,
damn,
we made you the highest paid offensive tackle in history. At one point, Darisaw was the highest paid tackle in NFL history, and the dude's never even been voted to a Pro Bowl.
I never knew that. Damn.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not even saying all pro. I'm not even saying all pro. I'm like Pro Bowl.
So he never was an all pro neither.
Not even close.
They give it to Trent Williams.
Well, they have second team, and he's never been that either.
So how the fuck you become the highest paid? You're not even an all pro or a Pro Bowler.
Great question.
That's crazy. I never knew that. I for sure thought he was about a 2-time all pro. The way they be talking about his ass. The best left tackle in the game, the second behind so and so.
It's because when he plays, he's elite, but he doesn't always play.
I just want the Vikings y'all to get this shit together, bro. This shit is bad and fucking frustrating for real, man. Like every year, dog. Like damn.
I mean, it's only the second most important position on the team, right?
So so it's telling me you need to about draft his fucking replacements or somebody who can get in and play like he play. I don't give a fuck you draft him in the second. Yeah, you can run the ball. I always say run the ball. But Kelsey don't like run the ball though.
I think our line is going to be a lot better next year. I think the problem is a lot of different combinations playing together, and especially at the center. Like we've had 3 different centers, and like that's like the heart of your offensive line is the center, and we've had 3 different ones. So I do think it's going to be Brandell next year, and I'm good with that because he played good. Like he never played center before, and he came in and we didn't notice him as a problem, except I think the first game he had some issues. Him and Carson Wentz, they had some issues. But after that, you never heard about the center being a problem.
So Keith, let me ask you this. You say the O-line going to be good next year, right? So yeah. I want to know, do y'all know this? And this is another knock on KOC. We let Bradbury go and Ed Ingram go. And both
we know the PFF.
And both of them are doing good in a new scheme. You know why? Because KOC scheme want the offensive lineman to hold up blocks too many times on too many pass plays, bro.
That's fair. That's actually fair. I do think his scheme does call for too many long passes. That I will knock that. No, okay. I like KOC. I do. I think he's a great coach, but I do think he has too many long developing passes for sure.
I think Zoe's stealing that Kirk Cousins take is what he's doing.
What Kirk Cousins?
You know, I didn't watch that Kirk Cousins video. I saw like a clip of it, but like, oh no, he dogged. He low key dogged KOC.
He did.
Yeah, because he was talking about how in most offenses you cut the field in half. You do one read, second read, get the ball out. And he said with Kevin O'Connell, you're going through your full progressions, and you've got
Rap
did
that in the group chat.
But what crazy was, like, I seen that video Rap posted, but before that, when Kirk was here, he said something about the offense being a lot being difficult though. So Kirk said that shit before while he was here. It might not have been as mean as he said it now though, but he said it before.
It wasn't even mean when he said it now. It's just kind of like giving you a little peek behind the curtain that you don't normally get when he talks. You know what I mean?
Okay, you see how smart Kirk was with that too, though. The way he kind of broke stuff down too. You're like, damn, he's actually a smart motherfucker.
Yeah, his intelligence has never been an issue.
No, I'm just.
His
what's up, Scott?
Bro, just
not much for you.
We're just trying to get through the rest of the season, man. How you feeling as a Viking fan right now?
It's been rough. That's all I have to say.
It's definitely been rough. So, do you guys want to win this game? Like, so here's what we're looking at. If the Vikings win, the Lions are eliminated from the playoffs, and the Vikings would technically move into third place, and the Lions would be in fourth place. And it would also depend what happens in week 18. But check this out: if we do end up getting third place and the Lions end up in last place, it changes our schedule next year. If we end up getting third place on our schedule, we will have the Colts and the Commanders and either the Rams, Niners, or Seahawks. If we get fourth place, we get the Titans, we get the Giants, and we get the Cardinals.
Well, I'd rather win.
Would the Giants be home or away?
Good question. Don't know. But we beat them the last two times in New York. Oh, you want to go?
I'm only asking because I want to go.
I'm just saying, like,
I know the Titans was a home game. A home game for us.
Titans would be a home game for us, and so the Cardinals would be away. So, but I'm saying, so like, if we lose, we get an easier schedule and the better draft pick. But if we win, we eliminate the Lions.
Oh, fuck that. You know why I say fuck that, Keith? You know why I say fuck that? Because every time. No, hell no. What Michigan I do? No, it ain't that though, because you trying to get KOC an easy way out to make the playoff. Fuck that. Get that third schedule and see what you could do. Fuck that. Win now. Put the Lions ass out the playoffs because they swept up 2 years in a row. We owe their ass. And let them finish last.
Hey, but do you know who had the two easiest schedules this year?
The 49ers and who?
Patriots.
The Patriots. I was about to say that. Yeah.
So you know what? I will take that. I'm not trying to give KOC the easy way out. I'm trying to give myself the easy way out.
So here's the thing, right? I'm all about having my cake and eating it too. So we could beat the Lions, knock them out of the playoffs, give them that 1 week of their fans having to face the fact that they're fourth in the division, and then we could lose week 18. They could beat the Bears, still be out of the playoffs, and get the third place schedule.
I'll take that. I like that. I wouldn't mind that.
The thing is, can we beat the Lions? Like,
no.
Hold on.
Fish has to stick to the script, but no.
Yes.
Can we beat the Lions? Like,
no.
Y'all need to cool on JJ though.
We don't have JJ. We got Max Roseman starting.
No. I see people in the chat talking about we get JJ next year. We like, bro, like y'all gotta stop all that JJ shit, man. Like,
why? But why?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Because like say the injuries, he might get hurt. But they saying shit because he was playing bad. But before he got hurt, he was playing good.
He was.
Like he a young quarterback, bro. He ain't nothing but 22 years old that missed a whole year. And your coach do not want to run an offense that is best for a young quarterback. JJ cannot run the KOC. Can't no rookie quarterback run the fucking KOC offense. I don't give a fuck. You have Bo Nix, Drake May. It wasn't going to work. The offense don't work with a veteran quarterback because you ain't never did shit with the offense. No playoff wins, no Super Bowl, no nothing but a 15-win season. Like that shit don't work when it really matters, bro.
Going through 4 or 5 progressions is tough.
That's what I'm saying. Like, come on, bro. That's hard for a young quarterback.
Every-
Man.
Like if you're concerned about the injuries, I get that. That's you know, that's reasonable.
That's normal.
But if you look at his last 4 games, you're gonna tell me you didn't see anything there that makes you believe if he can stay healthy, he could be a successful franchise quarterback.
Yeah, he looked good. Like, you know what it is,
Last
though,
2
for real, though.
games,
You know what it
he
is,
looked
though,
like an
Keith.
NFL QB.
You know what it is. I know what it is for real, though, Keith. JJ McCarthy was at Michigan, bro. He hurt a lot of Gophers fucking fans' feelings, bro. Bro, he hurt a lot of Minnesota people fans and Ohio State fans, bro. And they mad at him to this day. And Bama. They carrying that shit over to the NFL. That's why JJ is like memes and shit on the internet, bro. He hurt a lot of college team feelings the years he's at Michigan, bro.
That's fair. I just think, you know, the injuries, I'm not even ready to call him injury prone yet. Like, I get it if you do want to call it. I think it's been some terrible luck. But it's not like he was having injuries at Michigan.
No, never. That's
the crazy part. It's not like he had a history of it. I think it's been some bad luck. We'll see. Like, so I don't know. So I'm having a hard time not calling him injury prone, but I just don't think he is. I mean, he's hitting his hand on the helmet. Like, that's
so Keith, let me ask all of y'all this: how many games are y'all giving JJ McCarthy to miss next year for you to say this motherfucking injury? Like, how many games do he have?
Yep.
I say 3 too. I say 3.
But
listen,
I don't think I got a number on it. I guess it depends how it looks.
But you right too. But I will say this, Shaq and keep me Fish. If he play a game and he leave a game with an injury, he better be missing the next couple of weeks. He better not come back next week. Oh, he healthy to play. Because that showed me you're a little timid then. Like, you can't finish the game, bro, when you hurt. I don't like that now.
No, I don't think that's the point, because he tried to finish the game against the Giants and ended up fumbling the ball because of it.
Oh, for real?
He the ball. Wait, do you think he was really injured when Brosmer went against Seattle? So
what happened when he went? What happened? I forgot. What was the injury? It's so
that was a concussion.
Oh no, I think KOC was trying to hide him.
Yeah, I already know you believe that, but I don't. I don't believe it. Concussion with you. I don't believe
you on my ass on social media. I know it'd be him.
What
oh, nah. Anytime it's me, it's on the Let's Go name. You know when it's me.
What really happened was sources said Max Brosmer had a chance to earn the starting job because he was giving JJ McCarthy a run for his money.
Come on, man. Like we gotta stop that Vikings fan, bro. Vikings fan all week would tell them they were telling me because I'm listening. Oh, Max Brosmer releases quicker than JJ. He gonna look better than Jay, bro. He looked worse than JJ, bro. Like, stop that shit, man. He was undrafted for a reason.
So, Zoe, let me ask you this: do you think that JJ McCarthy has at least done enough or shown enough to go into next season as the unquestioned quarterback 1, or do you think the Vikings should be going out and getting a big name quarterback if one's available?
Absolutely, he did enough to show he quarterback number 1. But the Vikings do need to cross their T's and dot their I's and bring in a nice quarterback number 2 who can play.
That's what I'm saying. So, like, maybe not necessarily go out and get like a Tua or somebody who's going to challenge it for 1, but get a strong backup quarterback.
You know who I like though? You know who I like though, Keith?
Who you like?
I like Joe Flacco.
That's an interesting one. It's an interesting one because he has played well in that role, but it's just like at his age, like when does that fall off? Like you've seen, like Matt Ryan was fine, but then he goes to the Colts and he falls off. Phillip Rivers was fine, he fell off. I think Phillip Rivers now is better than Phillip Rivers was when he first went to the Colts.
Yeah, I'm about to say,
but
Phillip
it's just
Rivers
like
playing good.
you don't know when that cliff's gonna be. But
I'd rather fuck it. I'd rather.
You know, I wouldn't be against Flacco coming in. There's also the mentorship with that.
Who would you want?
Right now, I'm riding the Mitch Trubisky.
Mitchell, I want to be. His passing is very questionable, but I wouldn't be mad about that though, for real.
I'm just looking at realistic options. When you look at the free agents, there's actually not a big free agency next year for quarterbacks.
No, it's not. They all said Joe Flacco. He know his role, and maybe Joe Flacco can help develop Max Brosmer and JJ McCarthy.
That's our boy from the Steel Talk podcast.
So even if we would have to give up a late round draft pick for him, I'm all about Jameis Winston. All about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if KOC can do that.
For me, I'll go with Justin Fields or Zach Wilson.
Yeah, he gonna be a backup quarterback. Steel Talk. He gonna be quarterback number one.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, Shaq, if it's one of them, like, are they coming in and they're competing for quarterback one, or they're coming in as backups?
So, it's going to be NFL politics. They're coming in to compete, but JJ McCarthy, it's his job to lose.
Yeah, I agree with that. Because let's be for real, y'all. You can't bench JJ right now if you think he's your franchise quarterback. It don't really work like that. I ain't never seen that happen before.
I like that Zoe's microphone's like a candy cane.
Yeah, I don't know why you got it like that. I did feel like that.
Your wife came in and decorated your spot, didn't he? Didn't you?
I did like, damn, I ain't want to say shit though. I ain't think people peeked that shit.
I was trying not to say it, but I had to say
it. I ain't want to say, I ain't want to bring shit to me. Like, then I'm talking to bitch in my mouth and shit. Like, that's crazy. That is crazy. Like, damn.
Gonna fix those postures. They're gonna be leaning back like Shaq is.
That is crazy, dog.
Head tilted.
You got people though. They're talking about trying to bring in Mac Jones. I don't think that's going to happen because I don't think the Vikings are going to go out and trade something for a guy to come in.
I don't think 49ers are going to give him up. They need Mac Jones.
I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, it wouldn't make sense, right?
I wouldn't mind Anthony Richardson.
What?
They're not coming in the room to compete. They just gonna be learning the offense until JJ McCarthy gets hurt.
You see Anthony Richardson throw the football before?
Yeah.
You think JJ is bad?
He throws it far. That's about it.
Hell no. Listen, man. One thing about it, two things for sure, Shaq. We need to focus on developing JJ, not two quarterbacks at the same time, or maybe three. Anthony Richardson is a fucking hit. Nah, hell
all you gotta do
no.
is hold the clipboard and learn.
See, he gonna get in.
4th round comp pick the next year.
That's how Sam Darnold sat behind freaking Brock Purdy for a year.
But Sam Darnold though will way more polished than Anthony Richardson coming out of college.
That's true.
Hey Scott, what's your opinion on JJ? What's your opinion on JJ McCarthy?
I think he needs to play better, but he has a lot of injuries. But I think he'll be good. Oh, I hope he plays better next year. But
yeah, you think he's our starter next year?
Man, I hope so. If he stays healthy.
So everyone wants Mac Jones now. That's funny.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like the 49ers not about to give up Mac Jones, bro. Brock Purdy can't even stay healthy for a season. And he under contract next year, so that would be crazy.
I think Boyd might hate KOC more than you, though. Boyd goes off on KOC. Our guy Boyd.
Oh, so let KOC off the hook. I ain't letting him off the hook.
It don't matter what we're talking about. It's fire KOC. No matter what we're talking, we could be talking about basketball.
So let me ask y'all this though, because this is a real question I'm gonna get into during the off season. But Do y'all feel like KOC is going to go back to his old ways or call to play like he did the last couple of games? That really a serious question.
For the rest of the season?
No. I'm saying next year. Because you can feel like this year going to be like he called against the you know
we should
what I'm
run
saying?
the ball 40 times on Thursday. There should be 40 runs on Thursday.
It might
So
be 35. Don't play.
So I feel like
I mean,
this is
it
a
should be.
learning lesson.
Wait,
This
is
a learning
Mason
lesson.
available? Because if he's not, I mean, that might scale us back to 32.
So I feel like this is a learning lesson for KOC because right now he's seeing that he don't have that veteran quarterback that could be throwing the ball 30, 40 times a game, and we're not winning games. So, wins hide the ugliness of a game, a bad game. So when we're not winning games, you get to see all the nitpick, all the nuances of why we're losing these games. And a big part of it is find a way to incorporate the run game with his pass-heavy offense. So I feel like next year he's gonna run a new offense.
But
More.
do you think
balanced.
he is though?
I do.
You do. Hold on. Wait. Hold up.
What I missed?
KOC is the same motherfucker that got on that podium before the season started and said we're gonna run the football more.
But the difference was he was winning games last year, so he didn't really.
No, I'm talking about this. He said that this year.
I know.
Hey, Zoe, let me answer your question. He's going to hit that reset button in the offseason. He's going to have a whole offseason with his quarterback, and he's going to run it his way.
And then we screw. We fuck.
And
we fuck.
If JJ McCarthy can catch up to it, he can catch up to
it. If he don't, he going to drown, huh?
I mean, look, okay, so look, as much as I think a coach should be smart enough to tailor to strengths, we are talking about a quarterback taken with the 10th overall pick in the draft going into his third season, no matter how much he's played. He should be able to get into the deep end of the pool a little bit by this point. If not, then we certainly shouldn't even entertain the notion of paying him $50+ million a year when the time comes.
Man, fuck no.
So what I'm saying is next year, KOC should be able to say, all right, buddy, here it is, and I need you to do it. And JJ McCarthy needs to be able to do more of it than he was able to do this year.
I agree with you, Fish, but let me ask you this. Do we want to see that, though?
I just want to see wins. I don't care how we get it done. I just want to see.
Well, all right, okay, Zoe, let me answer that question. What was missing last year with Sam Darnold as our quarterback in that offense? Because he was lighting it up, and we won a lot of games. What was missing? The clutch gene, right?
I say the mental part.
But I mean, clutch, right? Sam Darnold get in trouble. What does JJ McCarthy have if you take anything else away from him?
Clutch.
He's clutch. Yeah. So if he can get it up there to where he can run that offense, you might have something special.
You right, though. It's a gap. It's like I feel you, but to me, that's a gamble. But we
no biscuits, though.
I feel you though, but I don't know, man.
If we do start 0-3, though, will I be saying dial it back, buddy, get it back to where we can start winning some games, right? But I mean, he's got to run his game and see if his quarterback can do it next year.
And worst case scenario, I mean, if we don't go to the playoffs next year, we could always just draft Jaden Mayava.
Who?
Don't worry, we got all next offseason to talk about him.
Who he play for?
Must be USC.
Must be USC.
No, but shit, if that's the case, shit, we looking for a whole new GM and a head coach.
Hopefully the new GM will be in place this season. So
no, I don't think neither one of them going. I don't think nobody going nowhere.
Tyson, who your college team?
I don't know though, man. Like, this is a big offseason for the Minnesota Vikings, bro. Like, because I'm gonna be real with y'all. Man, we going to year 5. So that means we be going to year 6. KOC need a fucking playoff win. I don't give a fuck how you get that motherfucker. You need a playoff win and division title, bro. Because you got one division title and you got 0 playoff wins. The only coach that ever got a new contract with no playoff win after 4 years was Jay Gruden. And that's bad company to be in. I'm gonna be real with y'all. That's crazy.
So
that motherfucker sold us dreams and y'all still buying them bitches. 4 years in.
I mean, so we can pretty much get to the playoffs next year if we just go straight defense in the draft. Because even if our offense still struggle, we could get that top 3 defense that they just so good that they scoring or always turning the ball over. If we get back to that type of defense.
It depends who the DC gonna be next year.
That's what I was gonna say. Do you guys think that Brian Flores is back next year?
Hell no, I don't. I'm gonna tell you why. I think personally, B-Flow had enough of Kelsey offense. I think he's gone. For real, I'm dead ass. That's just me though.
Well, you're pretty much looking at KOC like how KOC looked at Donatel.
No, there are some rumblings out there that people do believe that there's a chance that B-Flow's not back, and it's not necessarily because he's going to get a head coach job somewhere else. He might go somewhere else to be a DC, which
I think go to the Giants.
Crazy. I think it's crazy to think that he would leave this situation to go be a DC somewhere else. No. What do you mean?
Bro, we can't do shit on offense when it really mattered. What situation?
That was this year, an anomaly year. Usually our offense, we have a pretty high-powered offense, though. Come on,
last year
we had a bad year. We didn't do shit on offense last year?
No. When we were playing for the number 1 seed, we put up 9 points back to back.
But we won 14 games.
Bro, we care about playoffs. Nobody care about regular season. We talking about playoffs.
Well, I care about Super Bowls. I've seen enough playoff games.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But if you don't win playoff games, ain't no Super Bowl. I'm just saying.
And I tell you what, you don't win regular season games, ain't no playoffs.
Ain't no playoffs.
No, it's not no. But that's just me. I just feel like he's seen enough with this offense, and he probably telling KOC in practice, you need to turn the bitch up, son. Y'all too predictable or vanilla. And KOC, this is my team. I'm just saying.
Wait. So is it too vanilla, or he needs to dial his offense back?
No, I'm saying
his offense too complex. So it needs to too vanilla.
What I'm saying, it's too predictable. We know what you're gonna do, bro. You're gonna run the ball 2 times and say fuck it. So I'm gonna drop people back in covers because I know you're gonna throw the football. You need to change that up. This is my team. You worry about your defense. I can see Kelsey doing shit like that, man. He think he know everything, got the big head. And Brian Flores, deep inside, he know he is a better head coach than KOC.
Probably. He did it longer. He's been coaching longer than KOC's been a coach.
But just because he's a good defensive coordinator doesn't mean that he can be a head coach. Maybe he just doesn't have that ability.
I'm just saying how he probably feel, because at the end of the day, B-Flow was right about Tua. Give me Herbert over Tua. The fucking owners wanted Tua. He said, fuck no. Tua is ass. He was right.
I was just about to bring that up. I wonder if we asked him how he feel about J.J. McCarthy. What would he say?
I don't know. We gotta get him on the show.
You gotta wait for him to not be a part of our team anymore, Chad.
Yeah. Then that video will come out.
Yeah.
The boy need time. Shit.
Where's Zimmer at? Zimmer will give us a good answer.
That's an interesting comparison.
The enemy.
Ooh.
He said Flores is Eric Bieniemy.
Bieniemy never did shit compared to B-Flow. That's retarded.
I mean, he did help Adrian Peterson become a better running back. Not
bro,
that he did.
you talking about a running back coach talking about then you comparing to somebody that ran the whole defense and called plays.
But he was a hot candidate for a head coach, but never could nail it down.
Let's be for real. Adrian Peterson had a fucking fumbling problem. So how good did Eric Bieniemy do with Adrian Peterson?
He also won MVP.
Okay, he also had 10 fucking fumbles.
I mean, how many running backs have been MVP?
Run 2,000 yards.
Okay, talk about the fumbles. Talk about that game we played in 09.
He was so strong that he couldn't be taken down, and they just come in and knock the ball out from under when they stood him up.
He shouldn't have thrown that ball across his body. That's all I'm saying. At the end of that game,
no,
he shouldn't have thrown that pass.
AP, I think AP had a fumble in the red zone, if I'm not mistaken.
That actually got credited to Favre.
AP fumbled. Percy Harvin fumbled that game. There's a lot of fumbles on that game.
Yeah, but AP got a lot of fumbles in his career. Let's keep it a buck. I like AP, but he had a lot of fumbles.
He did. I'm not gonna lie. He did.
Now, I don't know what.
But he was able to overcome those though.
AP dog. I'm not taking that though. But my whole thing was you compare Eric Bieniemy to Brian Flores. That's fucking crazy.
Bieniemy was he the OC of the Chiefs?
Yeah,
and he got his play calling duties taken away from him.
Yeah, he ain't called plays there.
I don't know if he got. I don't think it ever happened to Andy Reid.
Andy Reid gave him like opportunities to call plays to get his coaching experience up.
Yeah, but he never called plays. So how you compare him to fucking a DC who was a great DC that called plays is fucking crazy to me.
Wait, he did call plays. He called plays at UCLA.
UCLA. What the fuck are you? What the fuck are UCLA is at? They ain't make the fucking playoffs.
Yeah, he got fired from there. But he was a hockey. He was seen as like the next hotshot head coach in the NFL, and just for whatever reason, he never landed a job. And I know that Brian Flores is suing the NFL, which probably puts it against him. But he's had a lot of interviews, and maybe he does not interview well.
They said he don't. But let's be real. I feel like coaches, like somebody said that shit in my chat a couple weeks ago. Coaches do better they second time around because they know they probably fucked up at.
So it could be B-Flow. They probably asked some questions about what happened in Miami, and he's not budging. And they asked him like, what's going on with the lawsuit, and he's not budging on that. So that's why he probably interviewed bad.
Yeah, you're mad at B-Flow because his record was 24-25 when they told him, man, to fucking tank. The owner wanted him to tank. Y'all talking about his fucking record as I don't know. People type anything on this bitch.
Yeah.
No, but no, I actually think he's saying that in a positive light that he's 24-25 because he's also saying he did that without the quarterback of his choice.
Oh yeah, well my bad, boy, my bad.
And the team he took over in Miami, weren't they at like a non-competitive team when he took them over?
Yeah. They weren't great, and they actually they were trying to get Tom Brady over there.
He said he can't read. So, yeah, but I don't know, man. I just feel like if I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I want y'all to be prepared for this. No matter how y'all feel, if we lose B-Flow, bro, it's gonna be hell in the kitchen for the Vikings next season.
Let me come back at you on that. Is there anybody that you think that we could get to replace him where it wouldn't be so bad? So like
I got two people. I do like that coach Steve Wilkes who got fired from the Jets. Mm-hmm. I like him, and I also feel like Aaron Glenn for the New York Jets might get fired, and I love him too.
He might. He might.
But look,
I think they fired their coordinator, so I don't know.
Yeah, they fired a lot of people. Yeah, they did. But I feel like them the only two coaches, Fish, and the rest of y'all on here is gonna be the only coaches that can keep the bitch afloat.
Well, let me tell you this. We won. I mean, we didn't like him. He's a terrible option. But with Donatel, we won 13 games. So I'm not going to say that if Brian Flores goes away, then this whole ship sinks because we won without him.
I'm happy you said that, Keith. You know,
Oh,
we
I'm
won
glad- I
that.
like to make you happy.
I'm happy. I like that. But you know how we won them games? We won them
Kirk
games.
Cousins.
We won them games in KOC first year where nobody knew the offense. You got 5 years of film now. People know what the fuck you going to do on offense.
So I will say this: it'll probably go to Mike Pettin. I don't know if he wants to be a defensive coordinator again, since he's already on the roster. Mike
Who?
Pettin.
Man, fuck no.
Mike
He
Pettin-
need to be fired.
He-
Fuck
Hey,
no.
hey, he's our assistant. He's our assistant head coach
Why?
I don't know.
and
you
the
got-
linebacker coach.
He was shit
He
at
has-
Green
he-
Bay. He came from the Packers,
has-
right?
Yeah, he came from the
No.
Packers.
Was he with the Packers?
He was with the Packers.
He been
He
our
was the
assistant head
Jets-
coach since year one of KOC,
He,
right?
he was a Jets head coach at one point, I believe.
No, he came
And-
from the Packers, though. He was the Packers DC.
and if we
Yeah,
don't
he
get
was
Mike,
a DC, but he was with the Jets at one point, I believe.
If we don't keep Mike Pettin, I'm going Wink Martindale.
That's my boy. Hey, that's my boy. Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
y'all gonna have to come up off of him.
you know, where he at right? He ain't in Michigan right now.
He is.
Oh no, you can have him. Who the fuck left Michigan? I'm thinking about.
More.
No, the one that was there when we won the national the national title.
Harbaugh.
Harbaugh?
No, our defense coordinator. I forgot his name.
Oh, I
Is
think
it?
he was the Seahawks.
I think it might be. Yeah, he is too. That's him. He is. That is him. He said, "Hold on, wait. This boy Jay talking about you don't know the Jets record, bro. The Jets gave up their best defensive players in a trade, and their offense is ass. They ain't got to do shit with the fucking defensive coordinator, bro. He did good at Arizona. Y'all got no football, man.
Matt, you're right. He was a head coach for the Browns after he was a defensive coordinator for the Jets. Pettin was. And I think he only lasted 1 or 2 years with the Browns.
Man, y'all tripping, man. That man played. He coached for the Packers, man.
He did.
Oh.
Hey, two things could be right. He been on a
Okay.
few teams.
That was the last time he
Hey,
was good. Was with the Packers.
Well, I think that was his job before here. That was his last job.
Jesse Mentor.
okay.
He was in charge. That's his name, Jesse Mentor. I like him, but we can't. He the charge DC.
Who did he play ball? Who was he? Who did he play? He was a linebacker, wasn't he?
Who
You think
Mentor?
of, Kevin Mentor.
Yeah.
You think of another mentor.
Hey man, I ain't gonna lie, man. I like y'all channel, dog. Y'all should be going up, dog.
It's all Keith.
And everybody and all y'all got different personality and different views and shit too, though. I like that shit, man. Terrell,
Robbie's here, so it's a good time to go ahead and close this down.
Yeah.
So are we gonna get into the Lions talk?
We've just kind of just been all over the place. But yes, we do have the Lions on Thursday still. We are finishing up our last 2 games of the seasons, and it does start with the Lions at home. Hasn't been the season either of us expected. After a 15-2 season last year, the Lions are currently 8-7, lost 3 of their last 4. Vikings beat the Lions in week 8. And after losing 5 in a row to the Lions, we now sit at 81-45-2 against them. So we can lose to the Lions for like the next 20 years and still have a better record.
we can't do that.
But-
I live in
No.
Detroit.
We can't do that. We don't want to do that.
They're gonna be knocking on the window.
Yeah, we can't do that one though. No.
Oh yeah. That'd be real bad for you.
Yeah,
Right now, the Vikings are currently 7-point dogs at home in this one. So oof. What is your guys' level of interest in even watching this game on Christmas?
8.
8 out of 10 or 8 out of 100?
8 out of 10. 8 out of 10.
Okay.
Only reason I say that is because I need to see more Max Brosman. You know, maybe he didn't get a fair shake against the Seahawks and Giants. So another game, seeing Max Brosman start, it doesn't get no better than that. Especially against a Detroit defense that's hungry and needs to win in order to get to the playoffs. Let's do it, Max Brosman, all or nothing.
So that I feel like that's kind of backwards 8. I mean, a backwards 8 still looks like an 8, but still, I feel like that was a backwards 8.
Yeah.
What about you?
I'll be
Zoe?
drunk
What's your
watching it.
interest in watching this game on Christmas, though?
My interest is very high for real, man, because I want to see what we have in Max Brosmer, and I would love to play the Lions on Christmas Day with my family to put them out the playoffs. That right there would be nice. Oh,
That'd be so embarrassing to lose to Max.
I think
Brosnan.
Fish got some family members he would like to, put the Lions out of their misery, right, Fish?
You got Lions fans in your family?
Nope.
Extended family.
Extended family. Just people near and dear to my heart, Zoe.
Is they from Michigan?
I don't know where they from. They from TikTok.
Okay, this offseason, Fish has made a lot of enemies with Lions fans.
Okay.
My interest is at a 10. Until we're blowing them out early in the third quarter, and then I'll probably walk away from the game knowing that it's sealed, knowing that we've spoiled their playoff chances. So I think they're the most dangerous 8-win team in the league. And they will be at the end of the season, the most dangerous 8-win team in the league when it's all said and done.
At some point, we're going to be an 8-win team, Fish.
I'm just saying, I feel like they're more dangerous. Like, it's the Lions, it's Dan Campbell and their offense. And
JJ McCarthy is not playing, Aaron.
No, but hey, I'm gonna lie tomorrow at 6. If anyone y'all want to hop on, it's gonna be Eastern time. If one of y'all free or all y'all free, whatever the case might be.
What time you got?
6 p.m. Eastern time.
Send me the link.
I can try. It depends on how late I get off of work.
Twitter or Instagram.
You sent me the last time you sent it on my email.
Your email?
Yeah.
I ain't seen no email.
Oh, buddy, don't make me.
No, I think he shot it to me and I shot it to you.
An email?
An email?
Zoe's like, what the fuck's an email?
No, I ain't never seen it.
He's like, I'm gonna use that for work.
Hold on, I don't know, but you ain't no on Twitter or Instagram.
Oh, definitely not the gram. Almost never on Twitter.
What about X?
That would be Twitter.
Yeah.
Zoe, send it to me. I'll send it to him.
Okay, I'm gonna send it to you tonight. I don't remember no email though. I ain't gonna lie.
Don't worry. When I find it, I'll reply.
So I was like, I don't even know my login for my email.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, look at here. This new listener over here, the mole, he ain't wrong about the carrier pigeon, man. You know what? It's gonna be like 1886. You're gonna be like.
That's funny.
What about you? I think it's Scott, right?
Yep.
What's your feelings for this game against the Lions?
Oh,
Yeah.
You made him run it.
Okay, let me ask you this. How did we do the first game that we played against them?
Pretty good.
Yeah, it came down to the wire, and then JJ McCarthy made a clutch goal to ice the game.
But JJ McCarthy's not playing in this game, and I think that's pretty big.
I will be at my. I think we can stick with them, but I don't think we can. But
I think it sounds awesome.
I will be at my uncle's house out of town. I might watch it, I might not. But I recorded them, but I might watch it before I go to bed.
Before I go to bed. Damn.
You might want a little buffer between that.
I ain't gonna hold you. I fell asleep during the Giants game. Once I see JJ McCarthy get hurt, I fell asleep.
And I'm not gonna lie, JJ McCarthy not playing this game really takes a lot out of watching this game because we've been eliminated, but seeing JJ play for me has kind of what's been keeping it interesting, keeping me wanting to see it and being just as motivated to watch it as if it was a playoff game because that is supposed to be the future of our team. So I wanted to see JJ McCarthy play football, and him not playing does take some of it out. But it is Christmas Day, man, and we can take the Lions out. Misery loves company. I mean, the Lions could get eliminated if the Packers just win a game, but I'd rather it be us. So we get that opportunity first.
Facts.
And then the next week we'll be playing the Packers. Now, either the Lions or the Packers are making the playoffs. There's no way they're both missing. But what could end up happening is we eliminate the Lions, and then next week the Packers could be trying to win the division, and we could beat the Packers and take away their division title chances. So that is the positives out of winning. But then Shaq will be picking like number 17.
Nice.
Maybe 18.
Woo. That almost playoff pick.
And then if we win 2 games with Max Broser, now we got a QB controversy on top of picking number 18 or 19.
Oh my God, who could have put that underneath their name?
Well, at least we know we got 2 quarterbacks, 7-9, right?
Fish, I can't really read that.
Yeah, you gotta full screen that.
Yeah, it's kind of small, but okay. We got a quarterback controversy downloaded. It's probably. I don't think we're gonna win either game, guys. But I'm just saying, there is a path to making Lions fans and Packers fans upset.
You know, now that I've spoken it into existence earlier, I'm feeling really good about that scenario. Beating the Lions, making them feel that pain of being 4th in the division, and then losing the next week, them winning, and they don't get to make the playoffs, and they still get that third place schedule.
Yeah, that's tough.
I like it.
Yeah, because it's possible the Bears aren't even playing for anything, so they might be resting for the playoffs.
Yeah,
I don't think they're going to do that, though. I think they're going to try to give that offense a chance to, get ready for the playoffs.
They could.
Because they
Jay,
all
I don't. Jay, I don't want the tank. I'm not rooting for the tank. I can't root to lose to the Packers under any circumstance. Not even the Lions. They're both division games. I can't root. I can't root to lose on Christmas against a division rival. I can't root to lose to the Packers. But if we do lose, like, I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be throwing my hat, throwing my jersey off like I do every other loss. I'm not gonna come on this show and start crying about it and being mad. Like, if we lose, I'm like, oh, so now what are we doing today? What else are we doing? Like, it's not gonna ruin my day. It's not gonna ruin my
draft pick.
Yeah, I'm not gonna be mad, but I'm still rooting to win. I'm just not gonna go overboard if we lose. Like,
do you think the Packers are gonna lose to the Ravens?
Well, is Lamar playing? Is Lamar playing?
I don't know if either quarterback playing, because Jordan
That's true.
And
That's true.
Lamar got a back problem.
I like the Packers defense though.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, just based on the defense, though, I think the Packers will win if Lamar doesn't play, even if Jordan Love doesn't play. Because Willis didn't look too bad, man.
No, he played good.
We actually got our Steeler boy in here, and he needs the Ravens to lose.
They gonna lose. The Steelers gonna be one and done anyway, though.
Probably.
So who you got in the Super Bowl?
Who I got in the Super Bowl? Y'all might be like, damn, them. I got Houston.
Damn them.
And I got Houston, and I got the Rams.
Okay. You know, I think the AFC is pretty wide open. Like, I know, like, everyone people look at the Patriots and the record, but we just said it earlier. The Patriots have had the easiest schedule, which props to them because they came in people thinking they were a 4 or 5 win team this year, and they already got 12 wins. So they're actually a good team. It's not just the fact they've had an easy schedule, but I think any team in the AFC can come out of it and go to the Super Bowl. I think the NFC is going to be represented by a California team, which means Rams or Niners.
Your boy say Seattle and Denver. I don't trust neither one of them quarterbacks in the playoffs.
Don't let Seattle make it to the Super Bowl. Don't let Seattle make it to the Super Bowl.
Because then Shaq's got to go to Seattle and celebrate.
Yep.
Keith, if Seattle makes it to the Super Bowl, I'm calling in sick 2 weeks in a row. I ain't hearing it. And I'm going to be taking a hiatus from our little group chat.
Seattle makes the Super Bowl, bro. Hey, Keith, if Seattle makes it to the Super Bowl, I am blasting your boy Super Bowl weekend.
Which boy?
KOC.
Oh.
I have to.
Why?
Because Sam Darnold like ass with us in the playoff win. I mean the playoff loss. And he make to the Super Bowl. That means he done won 2 or 3 games to make the Super Bowl. And he look like a ass with us back to back.
It's not going to change my mind, but I will have you on just so you could give me a whole earful. I will take that earful. No, I'll take it silently.
I want you to take that earpiece out though, so you can hear me. Take that earpiece. You cheating? Take that out.
No. This is how I hear. This is my earbud.
Oh, cool.
Actually, I'll put both in. I'll put both in when you. Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah.
What about the Chargers?
Hell no.
What about the Chargers?
Hell no. Hell no.
They can get lucky. They could get lucky, but I think they're probably the least likely. I think them or the Jaguars. I don't know.
So the Chargers, their offensive line is beat up.
Yeah, they got too many injuries.
That's why they started looking bad because both their tackles was hurt.
We don't hate you, Tommy. We love you. We just don't always show it, but we love you.
I'll just say, it comes down to teams that can run the ball good, and then pass off of that. Who's gonna probably make it far into the playoffs?
He didn't just beat them though, man. He threw two really bad interceptions in that game that should have cost him the game. But then they get Shaheed running back punts. It's fine. Yeah, it's fine.
That's why they won the special teams. That's why he got fired.
I mean, it happens.
The Rams fired their special team coach after that game.
Yeah, that weekend.
Why doesn't KOC do that?
That's hey, you being funny, but that's for real though. You being that's for real though. Yo, boy need to grow some fucking balls.
I agree. I'm gonna agree with you because he didn't fire Donatel when he should have in the very first season.
That was crazy. Like
that one was a crazy one. That was a crazy one.
You could have been a DC when Ed Donatel was a DC.
Oh yeah.
The funny part is we're like, maybe it'll get better. As the season goes on, we're like, all right, we gotta get rid of Ed Donatel. And we really went the whole season with Ed Donatel as the coach.
Where he at now?
At home.
Down he is.
And you know what's
funny? I don't think he got another job after that.
Anyway. What was he at before though?
I think it was the Broncos.
Man, he was an ass play caller, bro. Like he was the worst DC I ever fucking seen. Well, like, bro,
we thought we were getting Vic Fangio because he was working under Vic Fangio. So we thought that's what we were getting.
And you know what crazy is?
What's that?
What's crazy?
Vic Fangio ain't even hire his ass.
I didn't know that, but
y'all say he ain't coaching right now. Ed is the DC.
Oh, you mean after the fact?
I'm talking about after.
Yeah. He didn't bring him back.
So I'll say the crazy part is we laugh at Ed Donatel, but he has something we don't.
What? Money?
A Super Bowl ring.
Who he won a ring with?
The Broncos.
He won a DC, was he?
I think so.
No, hell, fuck no, he was. Hell no. No, Luke, hell, fuck no. He was not that DC.
Nah, he was with them DC. Like
he was a personnel.
Nah,
he wasn't no DC.
Nah, he wasn't with them with their Super Bowls.
Yeah, I don't believe that shit. That defense was ass. Everybody was fucking 10-yard back playing corners every play.
So he won it when they beat the Packers in Super Bowl.
Yeah, he was
1998.
But then he was like a DB coach, I think, for that.
Yeah, I was saying he wasn't calling the plays. You can't tell me that. Yeah. I don't believe that shit. That motherfucker was
98, 99, he got 2 rings back to back.
He wasn't the coordinator though, was he?
Nah, he was a DB coach.
Yeah,
But
I knew he caught.
when you
Steven
show up, we got the
Jones.
ring.
What up, man?
Hey, so let me ask you something, you guys. Something with this new revelation from Cousins. Does this change the dynamic of the whole bad offensive line? Or does the offense just require the quarterback to hold the ball a lot longer than an offensive line should have to hold up on blocking?
I don't know, man, because I feel like Sam Darnold held the ball really long last year and had time, like 4 seconds to throw the ball, and was still getting sacked. So,
Well, when
I don't
he
know that
was
offensive
on
line's that bad. I
when
really
he
don't.
was on the
I didn't think Ingram was that bad, to be honest with you guys.
Me neither. I don't know what they gave up on Ingram. He was on the rookie deal. Why would you trade him?
Like I'm not gonna lie. I feel like every time I say I'm not gonna lie and Zoe's on here, like I'm still on his line, but I'm not gonna lie. I was ready to move off of Bradbury for sure, 100%.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
I
Move,
agree.
I was cool with that. But the Ingram one is like he was still kind of young and like yes, he'd be good for that one boneheaded play game or whatnot. But if you watch like the whole game, there was also plays where he was like,
I agree with you.
And
plus, he was on a rookie deal. So why would you trade him?
Fries has not been an upgrade.
At least make him a backup, make him compete to get that starting job back. But to just put a bait on him, it wasn't like
that was dumb.
He was a Kellen Mond or something. Like he was a serviceable guard.
I got laughed at for defending Ed Ingram. I defended him multiple times.
I defended him too, though. I said he bad though, but y'all know.
But you know why? You know why they traded him? Because our GM looks at PFF. And Ingram had a terrible PFF.
Like I told you, Keith, at the end of the day, bro, both of them motherfuckers needs to go because they don't mix together. The crazy part with the Vikings, Crazy wasn't the Vikings' first choice, and KLC wasn't Crazy first choice. That's where we fucked up at. It was nobody's first choice who was in the building right now.
So it should have been Ryan Poles and Jim Harbaugh?
Hell, fuck, why not?
I'm not saying no. I'm not saying no.
I think that is who the Wilfs chose because we did interview Ryan Poles and Crazy at the same time. And we chose Crazy because Ryan Poles didn't want to wait for us to decide.
No, Ryan Poles want to blow it up.
That's what I'm about to say. I've heard Ryan Poles want to blow it up like he kind of did Chicago, want to rebuild, and the Wilfs like, well, no, we don't want to do that. We want to win now.
So they went with their first choice. Crazy and
That's not their first choice.
Well,
Poles.
They went with the guy who came in for an interview.
Poles came in for an interview, had a second interview scheduled, but went to Chicago, and off of one interview said, "I'm taking this job."
Cause they told him blow the shit up. Fuck it, do what you got to do. You
and
the
the
GM.
Wilfs like, no, we have this roster already going, and we want to win with it, and that's why Quasi came in with the whole competitive rebuild. Like, oh yeah, we're definitely rebuilding, but we're still going to be competitive. That wasn't no damn rebuild, really. I mean, they did do a good job at first getting rid of some of the older guys. Where it's like, okay, good job doing that. But now our roster is older than when they took it over.
Hey, that's crazy. We got rid of older players to bring in older players.
Exactly. Right. We didn't get younger, and that is the big problem with this team is we have no youth. Like that's why it's like very bleak, and that's why I think this roster is going to look the same next year because we kind of got to keep these old guys that we brought in because who's going to play behind them? And we don't got money to go out sign like younger dudes. Like we kind of stuck with what we got, and I think the Wilfs are like, you know what? We spent a lot of money on these guys. I bought you these toys. You play with those damn toys.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Keith. Looking at the Vikings this year, I'm gonna be real with all of y'all. Y'all not gonna like this. Addison got to go. He got to go. Addison got to go.
That hurts. That does hurt because I do really like Jordan Addison. And you know what?
You gotta cut your hand off you gotta cut your fingers off to save your hand.
Can I say something though? I know that Jalen Nader is hot right now, but I don't think he's it. I don't think he's wide receiver 2. I really don't.
But you got Ty Felton, and you could draft somebody else, bro.
I would like to see Ty Felton. I would like to see him.
Draft another receiver.
What he do so bad? You don't want to see him though.
No. I want to see him.
Oh, okay.
Like we're eliminated, and they're still not giving him the chance to get in there. It's like
That's
why
crazy.
not?
But
I'm
my
not
thing
trying to
is
draft
though,
another receiver.
my thing is you move Jalen Hurts to number 2 and number 3. Todd Felton slide in there, and you draft another receiver.
Why?
At the end of the day, you got the best receiver in the league. You don't need 2 number ones or 2 1A 1. You don't need all that.
I need to know. Look at. I think a lot of us assume that Jordan Addison's going to command like a $30 million contract, and that might not be the case given his off the field history and given the drops he's had this year. He may have lost himself a lot of money. So I really need to know what that Addison contract looks like before I'm talking about trading him, because if it's not, more than 25 mil, if it's under what if he's in the 18 to 20 mil range, I'm down for that. I'm keeping Addison. Otherwise, you're paying 15 mil for something that's less.
Give him a little less.
I need to know.
Devontae Smith. What's Devontae Smith making?
But listen, Jameson Williams signed a 3-year contract with the Lions with $66 million and guaranteed on a 3-year deal.
33 a year. I'm not doing that. I don't want to do that. I don't want.
He's gonna get paid. Like he's not getting paid under 33.
Like Cody would say, Jameson got 2,000-yard seasons. Addison doesn't have one.
Oh yeah, you could use that though, but when you doing them contract, them people be talking that shit like this the reason why. But I just feel like, me personally, I know Addison can probably get you a second, and you can use that to trade down to get more players in the building, get you another receiver.
Look at Addison might have been able to get us a second if we would have traded him this year, but is someone really going to trade a second for Addison and now they got to pay him $30 million? I don't know about that.
But I tell you this,
if
though.
I needed a receiver, I would.
But I tell you this though, let's be real. We ain't think they gonna get the first for Stephon Diggs, but they did.
Why wouldn't they get a first for Stephon Diggs? Diggs is a top.
Stephon Diggs was a lot better, and Stephon Diggs had just signed a contract, so you already knew what you were paying him.
Yeah, you were paying them money, and you are giving up a high draft pick on a player who was.
Let's be real. Jordan Addison is not Stephon Diggs.
No, I'm just saying
not
though.
Even close.
No, what
not
I'm
even
saying,
close.
What I'm saying is we ain't think that was going to happen. You might can get a second. Tennessee.
I didn't know. When Diggs got traded, I wasn't expecting Diggs to get traded. I believed them when they said that they're not going to trade Diggs at that time. Like I didn't think that was going to happen. So there was no time for me to say that we would get a first, not get a first.
Saying, you never know when you can know. You never know what you can say to people behind closed door. You got Tennessee who need a Buffalo can't draft a fucking wide receiver to save their life. They desperate right now. You never know.
If I'm not getting a first round pick for Jordan Addison, I'm hanging up the phone.
Why? You're not gonna pay. You're not gonna pay him after the season.
Yes, I will.
Why? Why would you pay Addison and Jefferson and your defense is in shambles? Why would you pay 2 wide receiver $30+
because it's working so well for Cincy.
Oh yeah, I like that, Fish.
You use those draft picks to draft defensive players, have them on a rookie deal while you have your offense getting paid.
No, hell no. No, hell no. Why do you need 2 great wide receivers when you got the best in the NFL?
So your quarterback has the easier job.
He gonna have an easy job because JJ always gonna get double. Somebody gonna be open. A tight end, receiver 2, receiver. Somebody gonna be open, no matter who he is. I can't pay. I don't like paying 2 receiver $30+ million.
No,
this is a shambles.
That's why I agree. That's why I agree with you. I don't want to pay Addison $30 million. So I really need to know what he's commanding. We might just be assuming that, but like I said, he's got off the field issues, and now he's had issues with drops.
Jameson had off the field issues,
but look at not in the NFL.
Yes,
he has
gambling.
The betting thing.
And he got suspended for something else, though.
I don't think
he got
so.
suspended twice.
That. It's not registering then if it did. The only thing I remember is the gambling thing, and he only got like 4 games.
If we draft a receiver and JJ McCarthy's our quarterback still, I don't give a damn what their 40 is. I don't care what their vertical is. I don't care about their route running. I just want to know what their hand strength is.
He got spinning for PEDs too. Remember that?
He did.
Yeah.
Rookie season, right?
I don't know, but he got spent for PEDs and gambling.
That means Addy going to command that $30 million.
That was last year. And that shit way worse than fucking Addison shit.
I don't know about that. Addison could have killed people.
Taking fucking meds?
Yeah, so Addison could have killed people.
Could have.
I think that's worse.
He was asleep. He wasn't driving.
He was driving before he fell asleep. He didn't just end up on the side of the road in his car.
And he parked.
And don't forget, his dog was in a medical crisis.
Yes, a dog life is worth like a human life. I don't know, man. I just feel like Jocko want about 30 plus. That's just
then
me.
I'm not doing it. I wouldn't do it because this is where me and Shaq disagree. We both like Addison. We both want to draft Addison. We're both happy to get Addison. I like Addison. I want him to stay here. I don't view Jordan Addison as a wide receiver 1.
I give him about 22 a year.
Yeah, that's probably about the max where I'm at too. And I act like it's my money because it's my team, and what these players get paid affects my team.
Yeah,
so that's why
you got to
see people like get out of people's pockets. No, I'm not.
No,
I'm in it a little bit. I'm in it a little bit because it affects what my team could do.
You got to, because at the end of the day, we can use that money on a starting veteran center or a starting veteran cornerback or a linebacker.
Go ahead and name them. I'm listening.
Come on, I ain't going that deep right now, y'all.
You ready to cut or trade Jordan Addison, but you don't got the ammunition.
It ain't. I ain't do the homework on that, but it make no sense to keep him though.
And I like that. It does if the price is right, but like you said, I don't want to be in the situation like the Bengals where they're paying T. Higgins and Jamar Chase way too much money, and their offensive line's ass, their defense is ass, and they're not gonna be able to fix that.
No, but I can't say this though. I like the T. Higgins deal, but Addison not taking that deal. T. Higgins, if y'all don't know, he don't have no guaranteed money in his contract.
That's stupid.
But that's what he took though. I love the contract. If Addison take that, I'm signing his ass. But he ain't gonna take that. Look it up.
If I was his dad, I would say that's stupid.
He got some guaranteed money, but it's not a crazy amount.
What is it? 18 to 20?
We got 40 million guaranteed.
He did?
Yeah, on a 4-year,
probably already past that now.
Well, I don't even think he's on it yet.
Oh, I ain't know. I think he had guaranteed.
He's either not on it yet or it started this year, but it was a 4-year, 115 million, which looks good, but it's 40 guaranteed.
That ain't shit.
So I mean, you could have him for 2. You could have him for 2 years at 20 and get rid of him.
That ain't bad. 20. We talking about 30 plus. Like I said, right. 20 million is good. I resign him for 20 million.
Yeah, 20 million. I'll do that. But like I said, the 30 million, I just can't. I can't. He's not a wide receiver 1, and we need other help. It'll be interesting because I think that's going to be a conversation this year because
it needs to be.
What is his 4th season after year 3? That's when they start crying about the money.
They need to fuck it. Get rid of
that. What you say? You say clip this, right, Keith? Clip that. Clip this. If we let go of Jordan Addison and Jalen Nailor is wide receiver 2, and then y'all start bitching about Justin Jefferson getting double covered and nobody's getting open, just know y'all wanted this because y'all didn't want to pay wide receiver 2.
Then I need to rewind because I said I don't want Jalen Nailor as my wide receiver 2. I already said that.
I just said this. So hear this out. Y'all ain't gonna like this take though, but I would give Jalen Nailor a deal. He only gonna want 12 or 15 million. It ain't gonna be expensive. Then Todd Felton slide in there, and I'll bring it back Rondale Moore. I like Moore if he can stay healthy. See, y'all laughing. See,
I'm not laughing. I just don't know. I just don't know that I'm riding.
I'm saying, but Keith, you also draft another receiver though. Somebody go hit.
So now we get the Ohio State kid at pick number like 13. What, Tate?
No,
hell no. You can draft receiver the 30. Somebody gonna pop.
So what's about to happen is they're gonna triple cover Justin Jefferson, and then they're gonna have a linebacker covering our other receiver.
Okay.
So historically speaking, drafting wide receivers in the third round, I'm all for it. I love the idea. I'm so happy when we do it.
Because we just drafted Ty Felton in the third round.
But listen, why do y'all feel like Ty Felton is a bust? Because he can't beat out Naylor or Addison.
Oh, I don't feel like Ty Felton's a bust. I feel like Ty Felton could be better than Jalen Naylor. I just don't feel like Ty Felton could be better than Jordan Addison.
But look though, Shaq, we talk about going to year 2 under this wide receiver coach that developed Stephon Diggs in college and developed receivers at Minnesota since he's been here. And
Joe, here's why I didn't like the Ty Felton pick. It's the third round. We've got Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, Jalen Naylor, and we picked a wide receiver, and he can't crack the starting lineup. That's why I didn't like it.
No, I think it probably was a better option for the Vikings. I don't know who was on the board. All I'm saying is,
Cam Scatterboo,
y'all got to give Felton a chance to get on the field, see what he could do. Like, people writing him off like he did something wrong.
I want to see him, but he's not getting on the field. We went on and had to sign Adam Thielen.
We traded
Adam Thielen.
But look though, that was done by management, and I feel like that trade
That draft was by the same management.
I think the fans drove that trade to happen.
Maybe.
Justin Jefferson was hurt entering the season, and Jordan Addison was suspended. So our receiver core was Ty Felton, Jalen Naylor, and Price, Jashaun Jones. Who was the receivers?
Didn't we trade for Thielen around the trade deadline?
It was before.
No.
But
was it the beginning of the season?
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is, no, it was during the season.
No, it wasn't. He played the first game against the Bears.
Okay. My bad. But what I'm saying though, Shaq, though, like,
we didn't trade Thielen, we released him.
But what I'm saying is, we expect players to get better in year 2, and he got a good wide receiver coach. So I'm thinking in my head, Ty Felton is gonna go be better in year 2. So let me say this: so we give Jordan Addison the contract, and Ty Felton, it looking like he is him. What the fuck is we doing? Like,
we got
then we trade
receivers.
Jordan Addison. Then we trade Jordan Addison.
We got 3 receivers. We make Ty Felton replace Jalen Naylor, and we have Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, and Ty Felton as our starting 3 receivers.
3 deep? That sounds stupid, Shaq.
That sounds dumb as fuck. That shit don't even sound right, bro. Like, what the fuck?
I didn't mean that. I didn't mean it.
No, for real though. Like, having Addison and Jefferson, what the fuck is that shit really getting us?
Well, once our quarterback actually starts being a quarterback, then we see what we got.
You don't need all that shit for a quarterback to succeed. You need a good tight end, a run game, and one nice receiver and 2 good options. That's all you need.
I mean, there's different ways to win.
Who else did it?
Did what?
Three. Like, okay, the Eagles,
the Rams.
How? Who they have?
Oh,
the greatest show.
No, Odell.
We're going back now. Yeah.
I'm just saying, who did it? That's the first one that came to mind.
You talking about Isaac and Hope?
Corey Holt. Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I think Felton could be him.
Like Fish said, Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady has skewed a lot of stuff.
Yeah. Okay. So let me ask y'all this though. Before last week, I feel like Jalen Naylor and JJ McCarthy had a nice chemistry compared to the rest of the receivers.
Right, but I never said like, man, he could be our wide receiver 2. He's a really nice wide receiver 3, and that's what he is. He still is that.
Mm-hmm.
But my thing is my whole thing is this, Keith. You draft a receiver. You get a 2nd round draft pick for Addison, bro. Draft a receiver to start. Cause
Can't we
I
use
do-
those draft picks for
I
defense?
can't. I really can't have this conversation without knowing what Addison's contract expectations are, because there is a price where yes, I want to trade him, and there's a price where I'd rather keep him than trade him for a second round pick. It really comes down to what those expectations are. If it's 30 million, trade him. If it's like you said, 22 million, let's go ahead and keep running with that.
Use these picks on defense. There's no reason why we should be drafting another receiver.
Whatever the case might be. And like I told y'all before, man, I'd rather re-sign Rondale Moore to a contract because I feel like he for sure has some freak fucking accidents, bro.
I don't agree with this new guy, Cody Bowden 1487. He's been talking a lot of mess on Jordan Addison in the comments. He's been saying
Maybe
that
he should get on camera and defend himself.
he's been saying, is Jordan Addison even worthy of the first round pick that he was taken as? He's been saying he's been playing like a second rounder. He's not even hit 1,000 yards.
Can you ask him who should we have drafted in the first round instead of Jordan Addison?
No,
I can say one name.
Puka Nacua?
No. He's not a wide receiver. He's a defensive back for the Steelers.
Who, Porter?
Mm-hmm.
Is he even starting still?
I don't watch Steeler games. I'm just saying that's who it was between them two for me.
Yeah, I feel you though.
But I do think he was worthy of the first round pick that we used on him.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
No, get me wrong.
I'm just glad it wasn't Levis. That's all I care about.
Don't get me wrong. Like,
Man,
Vikings fans were going crazy over Will Levis. That was crazy. I'm never gonna forget that year. Addison,
Tommy says Addison's not even getting 20. Now you give me Addison for under
Come
20.
on, man.
Quasi can keep his job.
You ain't lying. If you get Addison for 18, you resign his ass.
I'll have to check.
And when Quasi drafts the way Quasi drafts, and I'm all like, y'all suck.
So you tell me Buffalo won't pay $30 million for Addison?
Do they have the money to?
They might in another year. They might have it.
I don't got it now, but I can get it.
Yeah, get it to you later. But I don't know, man. I like at the end of the day, man. We need to trade valuable players. We could get something back and reset the market. And Addison is a valuable piece the Vikings need to trade.
So I could see Jordan Addison getting 20 to 25 million.
I don't see that. I see he get the same thing Jameson Williams getting. He better than Jameson Williams.
But Jameson Williams only getting 26 million a year.
But he got so much guaranteed money though.
I mean, yeah, that's the only way you're gonna really get to sign a player.
He got $66 million guaranteed money on a 3-year deal.
You talk about Jameson Williams, right? Yeah, 66 million.
And guaranteed money on a 3-year deal.
That's not bad. It's only 26 million a year.
It's really like a 2-year, $22 million deal or something like that.
Devontae Smith is getting 69 million guaranteed, 25 million a year. So that's perfect for Jordan Addison. I feel like he probably get 23.
Why y'all want to keep Addison so bad and we could get something for his ass though? Like that's the part I'm confused about.
You want to trade him for a second round pick? When was the last time we had a good second round pick?
When was the last time we had a second round pick?
Yeah.
I just need to hit one.
We haven't had a second round pick in a minute. I don't even know what that's like.
Second round pick, we could trade up and draft somebody not named Caleb Downs.
You don't like Caleb Downs?
No, I don't know Caleb Downs. I'm just saying we would trade up and not take him even if he was there.
Oh, he a dog. He played for Ohio State.
I'm bashing on our drafting ability.
No, I feel you though. Because let's be for real. Because the only reason y'all feel like we shouldn't trade Addison because we can't draft.
We haven't had a second rounder since 2022 when we had two of them. We got Booth and Ingram. We're not even on the team. Yes.
Who we draft?
Booth, Andrew Booth, and Ed Ingram.
Ed Ingram playing good right now, though.
So that reason that you stated why we don't want to trade him That's a pretty good reason.
Who
Well,
was before that,
If we get a
Keith?
good one, we got to hold on to them.
Who
well,
was before that, Keith?
at this point though, Fish, we need to hold people accountable. Then
Look, man, if we get a new GM that's a
Damn,
football guy,
2021
I'll
we didn't
trade
have a second
everybody for
rounder either.
draft picks.
I don't know, man. I don't know, man. They in some shit, bro. They in some shit.
So our
Okay.
last couple of second round picks was Booth and Ingram, Ezra Cleveland, Irv Smith Jr., and then Brian O'Neill in 2018 was our. So 2018 was the last time we had a good second round pick.
Yeah, that's a long time. Damn.
Solid. Solid picks right there. I'm pretty sure it's even worse for the third round pick.
We've done better with 6th, 7th rounders, 6th, 7th rounders, and UDFAs than we've done with second rounders.
Damn.
So maybe we should trade Addison for a bunch of 6th and 7s.
You ain't lying.
Fourth rounders. We're so bad at fourth rounders. One of them passed away.
Oh, come on. Like, don't do that. Oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. Dog did.
It's an inevitable fact.
But you use it as a joke. I don't like that.
It really wasn't a joke.
Okay.
I just think we gotta be patient.
We did get Nwangu in the 4th, though. One of my favorites. One of my favorite all-time Vikings.
You know, I just feel like his skill set wasn't needed for the way the team, you know, the league is developing, the direction it's going.
Yeah. But I knew that the league would change things to work in his advantage. I was like, we should just hold on until then. Now he's returning kicks for the Jets. For touchdowns. All right. I want to do a finish this statement segment real quick. Because we're going to have to start figuring out segments coming into this offseason. So let's try to knock the dust off of this one.
Draft.
And draft talk, of course. So in this game against the Detroit Lions, Max Brosmer's stat line will be blank. Michael Fish.
300 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception.
I like that.
Was that Zoe?
Yeah, I like that.
All right, Shaq. Max Brosmer's stat line against the Detroit Lions will be blank.
15 of 41, 150 yards, 1 touchdown, 4 picks.
4 picks? 4?
4 picks. I was supposed to say 5, but I think we're gonna just stop passing at the same point.
Robbie said you can't even make a player prop bet on him. Man, Vegas will find a way to take your money. I think they have a ride-in player prop for him. You could ride it in. What do you guys though for Max Brosmer's stat line this week?
I think Max will have about 225 passing yards, 2 touchdowns, 1 interception, and probably about 25 rushing yards, and the Vikings win 24-20.
How do you think Max Brosmer is going to do, Scott?
I think he's going to do 2 touchdowns. I think 3 interceptions with 215 yards. I'm guessing.
Okay. It's pretty fair. It's pretty fair. I got him under 200 yards. He's going to get 1 touchdown pass and 2 interceptions, and he might not finish this game.
Damn.
So he's pulling out.
I'm not getting to that yet, but I
I
don't think we're going to see a good game by him. I think we're going to see a couple nice passes, but yeah. Does Max Brosmer still have time to make this a QB competition? Hey man, if Max Brosmer goes in and blows out the Lions and then goes out and blows out the Packers, yeah, I think there would be a conversation. Do I believe that'll happen? No. Clip that.
Damn.
That's wild. That's high expectations. Like I know we had high expectations for JJ McCarthy this season, but put in Max Brosman against a Detroit Lions defense that's hungry and that actually wants to go to the playoffs?
They hungry, but they ain't got no fork and spoon to eat with, Shaq.
Right.
I'm so
we'll
mad
give
that
it to
we weren't able to bring Fish dinner this week and bring on some Lion fans. But this is the first week that we couldn't get opponents on to come Skol with the enemy. And I reached out to a lot of Lions fans. We had some Lion fans on week 8. They told me they couldn't make it because of Christmas stuff, which, you know, I guess, you know. So, I mean, where's your fandom, Matt? You can't push Christmas aside for a couple hours and come talk. You can't put it aside for 45 minutes and come talk with us, you know, talking all that grit. Okay, fine. We had another guy that Fish was going back and forth with on TikTok this offseason. He told me, yes, I'll be there. I can make it. About 40 minutes before the show, he's like, oh, some Christmas shopping came up, so I'm not going to be able to make it.
Shit.
Come on, man.
Clip that.
Shit, they know.
So, yeah, this is the first time we could get him on. All right, so for the next one, Fish, blank will end up making the Pro Bowl as an alternate.
Will Riker.
You took the easy one. You son of I'm still shocked that he did not make it. All right, Shaq, blank will make the Pro Bowl as an alternate.
I want to say Max Brosman.
Max
But I'm not gonna go for
You want to say Max Brosmer, but
but I'm gonna go with CJ Ham.
do fullbacks get in? Is there still a fullback spot in the?
Dude for the 49ers made it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, then that's actually a possibility because they might go to the Super Bowl. Okay, Zoe, who do you think would be the alternate for the Vikings?
I would say Redman is gonna gonna get in there. He gonna replace somebody. I don't know who, but he gonna get up in there because he should be in there.
Okay, Scott, what Viking do you think will end up getting into the Pro Bowl?
I think I got 2. Jones, if he's healthy, or Justin Jefferson,
I like
or
the Justin
T.J.
Jefferson.
Hawkinson.
I like the Jefferson one. I don't know about if TJ's gonna get in, but just Jefferson might, just because the popularity thing, and you know, depending what team makes the Super Bowl and they don't get in. Like, did Nakua and Devontae make it in? Not Devontae. Yeah, Adams. Did Nakua and Adams make it?
I know Puka did.
So if they go to the Super Bowl,
Adams hurt.
Yeah, but the voting probably was done before then. So Justin, maybe.
Okay, let me ask you this. If Max gets hurt, who's our backup? Do we have one?
I think it's gonna be John Wolford. I think it's gonna be John Wolford, even though they just did bring Brett Rippon back.
Because I heard on Facebook or something. I don't remember where, but we might get Joe Burrow.
not by Thursday.
I don't know. That's what I heard.
Thursday.
Not by
that's what I heard, but I don't know if that's true.
There's speculation that Joe Burrow's not happy with the Cincinnati Bengals, and he may ask for a trade this offseason. And look, you're going to hear any quarterback that becomes available linked to the Vikings. That's just how it's going to be this offseason. Every quarterback, Tua, oh, that's a fit for the Vikings. Burrow, that's a fit for the Vikings. Kyler Murray, that's a fit for the Vikings. No, we got our quarterback, man. Like, we're going to get a solid backup, I think, but all those names, it's not happening.
There are probably only about 6 teams in the league where their fan base is not seeing the same posts you're seeing. There's probably about 6 teams in the league that have him as their quarterback, Josh Allen, Patrick Mahomes, where
there's a lot of teams
they're
that
not
think
getting
they're going to get Joe Burrow.
Yeah, but everybody else is thinking they're getting Joe Burrow.
I mean, the Chiefs don't have Patrick Mahomes next year.
They don't have Gardner Minshew either.
Nah.
So the Chiefs need a quarterback right now.
Imagine Burrow goes there, like get traded there for a 1-year rental.
Wow,
that'd be funny.
Travis Kelce would unretire in a heartbeat.
Yeah. I'd be interested in Trey Lance, Boyd, as a
Yeah.
backup.
Hey
He
man, I
looked
got
good.
out of here though, y'all. I appreciate y'all having me on y'all channel tonight, man.
Thanks for joining us, Zell. I'll
All
see you
right,
tomorrow.
Zo, shoot me that invite link, Zo.
Already. I sent it on. I sent it on Twitter.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, we'll get it. All right, then. And the last one I got for you fellas is my outlook on the Vikings short-term future is blank. And that's my answer. Go ahead, Fish.
My outlook on the Vikings short-term future is indifferent. We can't go to the playoffs. We're sort of stuck in that limbo. Our franchise quarterback's injured again. If short-term means what's going on right now in what's
Next
going
year,
on
next year's included in short term.
Oh, well, next year, cautiously optimistic. I was pretty confident going into this season, and I got burned pretty good.
That's funny, Fish, because I'm going with cautiously pessimistic. Because I think
just two different shades on either side.
Yeah. I mean, and in reality, it's the same thing. But like, I think I'm gonna be a little bit more negative going into there, but cautiously, I'm gonna tread lightly. Like, I'm gonna be negative, but you know, we could also win 12 games. Like, so like, I do see that there could be some good going off of these last 4 games. Like, I feel like yes, okay, we have played inferior teams that we've played throughout the season, but I've also seen this team start to gel. And I do think for the most part, they're going to keep this together as much as possible and run it back. So I do think with the year under their belt, they could be good. But I can't go in like I went this offseason. This offseason, I went in, man, we could be 12-5. Yeah, I know it's a tough schedule. I don't care. This is a good team. All JJ McCarthy's got to do is drive the car. I'm going to be a little more down, I think, but cautiously pessimistic. So I'm going into it. So that's why when you said cautiously optimistic, I was like, it's funny. What about you, Shaq? What is your short-term outlook on the Minnesota Vikings?
Hopeful. You know, right now we're starting to see the cracks in the armor of how great KOC is as a coach. What happens when we can't get Justin Jefferson the ball? What happens when our offensive line isn't always going to be healthy? What happens when we don't have a consistent run game? So, luckily for us, we're not going to have a hard schedule next year, and we have a second year, hopefully, if we run it back with a lot of players. So, continuity is always a blessing because it can't be worse unless injuries, God forbid, happen again next year. It can't be worse than how they played this year. So, I'm going with hopeful.
Skoleful Shaq.
You know it.
What about you, Scott? What's your short-term outlook on the Minnesota Vikings?
I think we can do helpful too. We're a young team, but we can build up next year. Get a lot of good draft picks, I hope.
So you feel like next year we can make the playoffs?
Hope so. People have been saying, "Oh, we're gonna make the playoffs this year. We're gonna make the playoffs this year." I don't think so, but I think we can go to the playoffs next year if we get healthy.
JJL. Burrow would cost us 3 first-rounders and 2 players. I don't know that it would actually cost that much. Whoa.
Could one of them be Hawkinson and the other one be O'Neal?
No, it could be Hargrave. I would keep O'Neal over Hargrave. Keith, JJ is not the starting quarterback in 2026. I beg to differ, my man. If it's not JJ, then who is the starting quarterback in 2026? Like, what are the Vikings gonna do to change that?
There would have to be sign a quarterback because I don't see us trading for one.
And there's just not one out there, man. that's going to come in and like that's quarterback one. Like Murray or Tua, if they get cut, might be the ones. Mac Jones, no, they're not gonna trade for Mac Jones. Mac Jones is not a free agent. They're not gonna trade for him because trading for him, you also got to pay him.
How about we
Aaron
get
Rodgers.
How about we get my boy that's backing up Sam Donald right now? What's his name?
Milroe?
Milroe, that guy. He's a good quarterback. Bum ass.
Yeah, he's a good quarterback, man. What's funny, man, is we thought we'd be playing against him in the offseason. We thought, by the time we're playing the Seahawks, we'll be playing against Milroe. Not you, though, of course, Shaq. Not you, of course.
Not, of course not. That's Anthony Richardson 2.0.
Burrow had a good game last Sunday. Miraculously, he said he's happy again.
I mean, I never believed he was going anywhere. I think the media just took it out of context.
Well, he did seem pretty depressed, and it was his birthday.
I'll be depressed too. My team's ass. like, if we wasn't doing this talk show right now, I'd be depressed too.
If not Burrow, it's JJ. Yeah, I think no doubt it's JJ McCarthy. The only way it's not JJ McCarthy starting is if Max Brosmer goes out there and has 200-300-yard games, throwing 4 touchdowns and no interceptions in both of the games. Like, the only one who could stop JJ McCarthy from being the starting quarterback next year is Max Brosmer, because that'll make it a competition if he goes and blows out the Lions and the Packers.
I forgot who was that quarterback that got hurt and he's out for the season for the Vikings. No,
Daniel Jones,
no,
Carson Wentz.
Yes. Is he gonna come back next year?
I don't know.
He has just as good a chance as anybody we've talked about.
I don't know if he's playing another NFL game, but I mean, I'll be for it. I wouldn't mind bringing him back for another year.
We sent Addison 9 and a first for Burrow, so they're gonna have Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, and Addison with JJ McCarthy throwing to them.
Because after McCarthy got hurt, he did really. Wentz did really good for us after McCarthy got hurt.
He did until he got hurt.
He was serviceable. But I don't know. I was at that Chargers game, so I got a pretty bad taste in my mouth for that. So
that was when he had a cast on his shoulder.
I was like, that was when I wasn't part of the Brosmer fan club. I wanted to see Brosmer at that point, bro. Like, come on. And it was funny because I was watching the sideline the whole time, and I'm seeing Carson Wentz over there. He got his hat on the sideline. Max Brosmer's got his helmet on, and he's like, all like, I was like, oh shit, Brosmer's going in this series. Brosmer's gonna go in this series.
How does it feel to be at a gladiator game, watching the quarterback get killed?
Yeah, and just seeing the lines being released on him, dude. Every time Carson Wentz came off the field, like, I was like, just go to the tent, go to the tent, go to the tent. He never went to the damn tent. So, I mean, I guess, yeah, like you said, Warrior. But no. I don't know. I don't know who's going to be on this roster as a quarterback next year. I just know that JJ McCarthy will be the starter.
Pretty much. I mean, at this point, we got to ride or die with it.
Wentz didn't make the offense look good. At a time when the offense wasn't moving the ball, he did. Like, I do think that Wentz did better than I expected Wentz to do when we signed him.
We also got to remember who Wentz played. He played
right.
the Browns and he played the Bengals. Right.
And against the Bengals, our defense scored more than the Bengals offense. So that is fair. And that we should have beat the Steelers.
And the Steelers.
We should have beat the Steelers. And he was 2-3. JJ McCarthy's 5-4.
So you guys have YouTube, don't you?
Yes.
See, right before a couple hours ago, I've been watching the Minnesota Vikings game from '98 in the NFC Championship. They game NFC
Why would you do
Championship
that?
game that we lost
Why would you do that? Why would you do that to yourself?
My brethren.
because it brings back
Fish.
memories for me.
Good ones?
But there was one game that I don't want to watch. The
Which one
NFC
was that?
Championship game against
Okay.
the Saints in
2009.
'09 when Favre
That
was on the
one.
team.
Oh, because of Favre. Man,
Yeah.
look, I didn't like Favre as a Viking until he threw that touchdown pass against the 49ers in the back of the end zone. Then I was okay with it. But it just would figure that he would end up tanking our chance to go to the Super Bowl.
People don't seem to remember if Favre wasn't our quarterback that year, who was going to be our quarterback?
Tarvaris Jackson.
Tavares Jackson and John David Booty.
And we probably weren't even going to be a playoff team.
So it's like either give me Favre or we have Tavares Jackson starting, RIP, or John David Booty. And people love to say I'm a USC fanatic. I want anybody from USC. I did not want John David Booty.
The show will go on every Thursday during the off season and occasionally other days as well.
Yeah,
Next year we might
expanding.
be, but next year we might be like 5 days a week. So stay tuned to that.
5 days a week. You could wake up to us and go to sleep to us.
And if you guys haven't, also
sweet nothings in your ear while you're falling asleep.
Also, make sure you guys check out the Purple Dopes with Hopes. They're a new Vikings podcast that we're supporting, and they're supporting us. So make sure you check them out and give them a subscribe. They put out a pre-recorded show every Tuesday, and it's only about 30 minutes, so it's a good listen. Check it out. My water's gone.
Sounds
All right,
like
fellas.
a good time for hot takes.
It is because I'm gonna get us out of here. I got some food I need to go eat. So let's not do hot takes, but let's do predictions, Michael Fish.
Oh,
do you?
okay.
Unless you have a burning hot take that you need to get off, and I'd be glad to hear it.
Hot take.
Okay.
There is no better time than right now at the end of this season for the Wolves to sell this franchise. They've paid off the stadium ahead of time. The stadium is now 9 years old. It will start to depreciate. They'll get the most out of it. They've still got good years left in it. They've got the face of the franchise in the middle of his second agreement, the one that gets the asses in the seats. They've got potential for their starting QB. They could get a lot of money for this franchise right now.
How much money do we got in the budget, Keith?
About $100.
So you're saying we're almost there.
If we put that into crypto, like we might have a chance real soon. Some Doge. Wait, is Doge still hot? Michael Fish, you should know.
No, I shouldn't. Dogecoin
you sold?
out.
You sold?
Oh, I've been out for a year.
Oh, okay.
Boy,
So was the hot take? So was the hot take that the Wolves are going to sell?
Well, the hot take is that there's no better time for them to sell, because if I told you the Wolves were going to sell, that would be a prediction.
Okay. Okay. You're right. And I did see something about over like the next 10 years, the Vikings will have like one of the oldest stadiums because of all the teams that are planning to build. So that does make some sense. Keith, would you be okay with Murray as a starter? Willis, Burrow, Fernandez? It's not about will I be okay with any of those guys. I don't think any of those guys are going to happen. Now, on this list, Burrow is the only one that I would say I'll take over JJ McCarthy as a starter next year. I do not want this guy anywhere near my roster.
Why he beat Alabama?
I mean, in that case, no. Yeah, you're right, Fish, and I could see them doing it because, I mean, they've been here what, like 25 years. I think this was right, the 25th or 26th year that they've been with us, haven't gotten the Super Bowl, and that was the goal. And if they're money men, you're right about the iron is hot. I know where you stand. I can't say that I want that. I do think that they've been good owners, and I think it could get really bad.
Really
But
bad.
I like them.
So
Cody's hot take: there will be talks within the organization about drafting one of the top QBs in this year's draft. Isn't there only like 2?
There's 3.
You think there's going to be 3 in the first round?
Yeah, there's Oregon quarterback Dante Moore, Oregon quarterback. There's Todd Simpson from Alabama, and then there's Mendoza, whatever his name is, Mendoza.
Is the Oregon quarterback coming out for sure?
I'm pretty sure he probably is. I'm pretty sure his stock not going to be any higher than this.
I'm selling that hot take, Cody. I don't think they're thinking about drafting. I think if anything, they're going to roll with JJ McCarthy, and either they're going to succeed with him or they're going to be really bad, and they're going to be players in the 2027 draft.
You had 3 people that know college, none of which are on the show. Robbie, you only watch Alabama.
And you didn't even watch. You don't even watch Alabama because you don't got Hulu. Like, you don't watch anything. Whatever Dana tells you is all you know. You don't even watch NFL either. I don't even know why you're like on the show talking.
Robbie, prospects be, they played Alabama, played good.
I don't know college, and I'm proud of it.
But Fish, here's the thing. By the time that we are talking draft, you will know more players than Robbie in the draft. So it doesn't matter how you consume it, because you will consume enough information that you will know more players than Robbie in the draft, and you'll be able to talk about more players than Robbie in the draft.
Don't worry, I'll make sure you will. All you gotta do is know 3 players, and you know more than Robbie.
Three players outside of Alabama. All right, let's go ahead.
Hey, you know what? Wait, hold on just a second. I'm sorry, Keith. Well, I see Unc and Robbie here in the comments about draft prospects. Remember what I mentioned before? I'd like to make this offer to Unc and Robbie. Like last offseason when I was doing the pre-recorded You Got Stumped, Unc and Robbie, I'd like to offer for you to come once a week for maybe 5 or 6 weeks. Both of you to come on. We'll do a pre-recorded and present a draft prospect or a free agent prospect, whatever you want to do. And I'll ask you a couple of questions. Won't be anything gotcha or nothing like that. And present them to us. Educate us on a couple of prospects every week for a month or so. Let us know.
Please.
That's a legit offer from me to you.
Please do. I'm begging for it. I'm on my knees for it, Robbie. Let me know these prospects that you know so well.
The man who didn't even watch the Alabama playoff game, but he consumed so much football.
While Shaq was saying it in a challenging voice, I'm offering it to you as a legit. Let's do it. Come on, we'll get it together. Like we did last year with that one. Let's just get it together. You present your prospect to me, and I'll ask a couple questions. Just sort of like flesh it out a little more, and we'll make some pre-recorded content with that. Okay.
All right, let's go ahead and get into these predictions real quick and then get out of here. Michael Fish, what do you got?
My Minnesota Vikings are going to beat the Detroit Lions on Christmas Day, but because it's Max Brosmer, it's going to be a little closer than what I originally thought, 27-24.
You're right. I did skip the score predictions. I was talking about our predictions. What's your score prediction, Shaq?
Wait. Okay.
None of it's getting clipped. Don't worry about it.
Okay. The score prediction is 34-10 Detroit Lions.
What do you think the score is going to be, Scott?
I hope 30-27 Minnesota.
30-27 Minnesota. I got the Lions winning this game 34-13. Don't clip that. I wonder how that works.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna clip it.
And now let's do our predictions for the game. Michael Fish. Purple Prophecy.
We will have 2 interceptions and 1 forced fumble on the defensive side of the ball against the Detroit Lions on Thursday.
Okay. And we only turned that into 13 points. That's a damn shame.
I didn't say we'd score on defense.
I know you didn't. I'm just saying. If we force 3 turnovers and only get 13 points, I'll be even more mad.
Yeah.
All right, Shaq, what's your Purple Prophecy?
Max Brosman will throw more touchdowns to the Detroit Lions than to the Vikings.
Damn. This is sad. We're in that part. I can't wait to end the season, to be honest. Once JJ McCarthy went out, so did my soul, to be honest. I'm gonna say that John Wolford will end the season with more touchdown passes than Max Brosmer. You got a prediction, Scott? What? To the Vikings. To the Vikings. To the Vikings.
Okay.
To the Vikings.
I had to get that clarified.
Yeah. And that's fair. I should have known and should have said it. All right, Scott, you got a prediction?
2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions.
For Max Brosmer?
Yeah.
All right, fellas. Well, I'm gonna go eat my cold McDonald's. So let's get out of here. Shaq, what's your final words?
Thanks for everybody who's tuned in. Make sure if you are on the YouTube side, click the like button. Click the subscribe button if you aren't already subscribed. We got a goal. We're trying to reach at least 1,000 subscribers before the draft. Also, if you want to help get more subscribers, make sure you can click the share button. Share it to any Minnesota Vikings fans out there. And tell them to come join the podcast. We're friendly. We like to talk everything Minnesota Vikings. If you're feeling generous, you can also click the $ sign on YouTube and send a donation that way. Or you can go on Cash App, type in Let's Go, and send a donation that way. We appreciate any donations. And I say to all the families out there, Merry Christmas. Or if you don't celebrate Christmas, Happy Holidays. Enjoy your family time. Let's go.
Let's go. Final word, Scott.
You guys have a good Christmas and be safe and enjoy your family.
Nice. You too, Scott. Final words, Michael Fish.
For Vikings fans, by Vikings fans, come. They told me, pa-rum-pa-bum-bum. The Vikings are going to win this damn game, pa-rum-pa-bum-bum. Because the Lions ain't nothing but a bunch of frauds, pa-rum-pa-bum-bum. And our defense is a bad matchup for their offense, pa-rum-pa-bum-bum. Rum-pa-bum-bum. Skol, Merry Christmas.
All right. So that's our show. Our next show will be when, Michael Fish?
Thursday after the game, we're going to have an aftercare.
We will have an aftercare Thursday after the game. So we know it's Christmas, but we know by the time that game's over, you're not doing the family thing anymore. You guys are all in your pajamas, doing your own thing, playing with your new toys. So we will be live after the game for aftercare. So we will see you then. Merry Christmas, everybody. Let's Skol.
Merry Christmas.
Let's go! For Viking fans, Minnesota Vikings.